All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. We are back for our live podcast, and I hope today we'll have a good time together. As we've been promised that some Muslims are going to call us today, and I hope the Muhammadan they will keep their promises, even though they don't usually or mostly. But we will see if they are going to do it or not. However, we are here. And if the Muslims they are willing to give us answers or they can share with us about their religion, please feel free. We are looking for Muslims who they can really share the truth about their belief. And the problem is I find that Muslims are the last one to know. Actually, the second I see a Muslim, it reminds me of a husband. His wife is sleeping around and he is the last one to know. All the neighbors they know, even the post office the post office, the mail delivery, the pizza guy know, but he is the last one to know. And that is the situation mostly for the Muhammadan. We ask them who is Allah, they do not know. What Allah mean? They do not know. What Islam mean? Everyone give you different answer. Some he say to you it means submission, the other one he say to you it mean peace. What submission have to do with peace? What peace? Which one? And the fact none of them is true. So we are waiting for the Muhammadan who they are going to give us some truthful insurance, truthful insured answers actually. And the insurance have to be or have to come from a clear evidence, not just an opinion. You see, people they have opinion about things, but when it's come to religion and belief, opinion still can be valid, but it have to match with the text. Sorry, with the text which is coming from their books, not opinion coming from the middle of nowhere. If we go to Islamic books, and or actually I can search in the front of you on the screen. What is Islam? Every Muslim website give you a different answer, but all of them they share one thing: they are copy paste from somebody else. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what Allah mean. I challenge right now any Muslim to tell me what the word Allah mean. If there is any Muslim in the chat is listening, he can tell us what the word Allah mean. I mean, isn't it weird that you have God but you do not know what the name of this God mean? Is the word Allah an Arabic word? If it is in Arabic, what it does mean? If it's not in Arabic, what it does mean? I never heard of religion they have a God and the God have a name, but nobody knows what the name is or what the meaning of this name. You know, all of us we have names, like, you know. Let us see. Look like we have a phone call from this Muslim. Hello. Yes, I hear you, Mr. Faraz. How are you doing? Very good. And supposedly you text me in Facebook and you want to call me and you want to share with me some knowledge about Islam. Is that correct? Can you speak slower because your accent is very hard for me? With my, you know, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm not used too much to speak people from Pakistan. So if you can a little bit, you know, slow a little bit. So what you want to say to us, Mr. Faraz? I'm listening. Go ahead. Do you know the Bible? Do you know the Bible really? Okay, which Bible you are talking about? The Bible of Allah or the Bible of somebody else? No. I'm asking you a very serious question now. I want you to listen carefully. You are talking to Christian Prince. When Christian Prince say something, it's mean he mean it. So I'm asking you, are you going to tell us about the Bible of Allah or the Bible of somebody else? And what is the Bible of somebody else? Okay, and you Muslims, you have a book, you claim it is the Bible of Allah, correct? Okay. So did Allah give Jesus Injil, yes or no? Why you didn't tell me about it? Oh, hold on. You are saying, did you just say that the Quran of Allah was not preserved? Hold on. People, they are saying that your voice is very low. Let me see. Why is that? Hold on, please. Because we want people. I hear you very well, but for some reason they are saying your voice is not coming good. Let us see why. Hold on. Skype preference, audio and video setting. Why your voice is not coming good? That's weird because it's coming from the system. Guys, you hear him little or you don't hear him at all? Do you hear him little or you don't hear him at all? Just tell me in the text, please. Is his voice coming at you? Is his Skype coming? Little. All right, hold on. Let me see what is the reason. Okay. Can you talk now, Faraz, please? Can you talk now? Okay, guys, is his voice better now? Is his voice better? Give me one, please, if you hear him very good. Let me know. Is he better? Can you speak, please? Yeah, I hear you, but I want to see. It's the same? Still low. That's weird. I'm not sure why. Let me go to the microphone. Hold on. Speaker muted. Huh? How the speaker muted? How is that happen? Huh? Okay, talk now. Let us see. Okay, guys, do you hear him now? Please, just make any noise. You can sing for us. What about now, guys? Is it better now? It says the speaker muted. Why speaker is muted? I'm not sure why. Let me switch. Hold on. I want to go to audio preference. I'm not sure why this is happening. Okay, built-in microphone. Okay, speakers. Okay, talk now, please, Faraz. Do you hear him, guys, now? Do you hear him now? Anyone hear him? Say something, please. We changed the microphone now. No? Okay. Hang up, Faraz, a second, please. Let me see what's the problem, and I will try to switch you to the speakers in the computer. I don't know. I will restart my Skype maybe. All right. Okay. Give me a second. All right, guys. Sorry for this. Sorry for the inconvenience. We have a technical difficulty, and I'm going to call the special engineer, because, as you know, I have a lot of engineers work for me, you know, from all around the world. I mean, you don't believe how many. But let us see why this Skype is not working. We used it many times before, and it was fine. Maybe because we did not say Bismillah. Alhamdulillah. Okay, I think so. Okay, hold on. I restarted. Let me see. I'm going to play an audio a little bit just to be sure it's coming from your side. Oh, here we go. Here, the audio. Okay, the audio coming down. Okay, the audio coming down, coming good. So why this one is not coming good? Let me go again to preference setting. You know, I put the speakers all the way up, but when I leave the like the mouse from it, it goes down to 0. I don't know why. What's happening? It doesn't make sense. Okay. Test the audio. Let me test the audio here. Okay, let me call him back and see if something happened, something changed. I hope so. I don't know. Okay, somebody wanna call? Okay, call me please, just to test the microphone before we take Mr. Faraz back. All right, let's see if you can hear my guest. Hello? Okay, I don't know if they hear you. Do you hear him, guys? No, please, you know, don't quit your career, please. Keep get. Yeah, they are saying it is good now. No? Who don't hear him? I don't know. Some people. No, they are saying it's bad. I don't know. Yeah, in my Skype for some reason it says speaker is muted. So why it's muted? You know, I don't know why. I did not click. I did not click at anything. I did not do anything. So why? Oh. Hmm. Let us see if I can switch here. Speakers, where are the speakers? Headphone. Let us see. Okay, talk. Anybody hear him now? Talk, please. No, your voice is not coming still. No, for some reason it says headphone. For some reason it says the speaker. Okay, oh no. Okay, talk, please. Talk. No, still bad. Still, yeah, it's a Skype. It's an issue in Skype. For some reason, it says speaker is muted. Like sitting in the computer, I change it, but still, speaker is muted. Let me do one more trick. Let us see. Let me hang up on you, and please, and I will call you back. Sorry, guys. What we can do? We have to find a solution. I hope soon. See, like, why? I mean, why? Finally, we got a Muslim you wanna call me, and now that it's not working. I mean, this is not even fair. Seriously, it's not even fair. I mean, I think somebody did some black magic for me. You know, if there is any one of you took some hair off my head or from under my arm, maybe. Let us see what's happening. Okay. I don't know, because seriously, something fishy. One of you did black magic for me. I don't know who, but you know, it's fishy. Don't try. Don't tell me you have nothing to do with it. You know, one of you is his name. He's a Jew. This is for sure, because the only one who black magic for good guys is the Jews. So there is one of you there. He is a Jew. He did black magic for me. Ah, now I fix it. Okay, hold on. I think now I fix it. Okay. Yeah, I think now it's fixed. Yeah, right. Okay. Okay, built-in output. All right, now I think it's good. Let us call what his name, Mr. Faraz, and I think now it's going to work. Okay, now it's working for sure. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, Faraz. Guys, do you hear him now? Talk, please, Mr. Faraz.
Hello, am I audible now?
Yes, I think they hear you. Do you hear him, guys? Confirm to me, please. All right, I think they hear you. All right, wonderful. Okay, Mr. Faraz. So I was saying to you, you said that you know, Allah, He sent an Injil, and this Injil is gone.
No, I'll tell you. You see that Jesus Christ was given a message. Injil was a gospel, the good news that Jesus Christ, the Messiah, has arrived. It was a good news.
Okay,
it contains commandments and such, but it wasn't
Faraz, slowly, please. And the question is very simple. I'm asking you, did Allah give Jesus, your Jesus, Isa? Actually, there's no Quran doesn't say Jesus. Oh, it says Isa. So did Allah give Isa an Injil? If yes, where is this Injil?
No, it wasn't in a preserved way. It was an oral message, Injil.
Well, I don't understand. What? Say again.
You see, like the Quran, it was a book of revelations which wasn't preserved. So it lost its content.
So you are saying to me, your God, Allah, He sent a book, but it was not preserved.
Not a book. It was a revelation, like a different series of revelations.
It was not a book?
Revelation which weren't preserved in a book form.
It was a book or not? Make it clear. The book was given, the one given to Isa, was it a book or not a book?
It was bound to be book, but it wasn't preserved. So
why? Okay, okay, guys. Mr. Faraz is saying to us that his God, Allah, He sent a book to a guy. His name is Isa, and supposedly this is Jesus, but this book is not preserved. So why your God could not preserve His book? Can you explain to us?
You see, God didn't exactly send a book over a different period of time.
Faraz, the question is very simple. Your God gave a book, and this is a book of God, supposedly. This is not a yellow pages. Why your God did not preserve His book?
It was bound to be preserved by the disciples of Jesus, not by God.
Disciple? This is not the job of the disciple. This is the job of God. If I write a book and I am God, can I protect my book or I cannot?
You see, the book, you didn't getting the message. Jesus was bound to be here, but it all happened so quickly. Jesus went. The disciples were expecting Him to come, so He didn't preserve the book.
Why did not preserve? Listen. Who is going to preserve the book? The disciple or Allah? Who is the job of preserving the book of Allah? Is the job of the people or the job of God?
God job is to send His message. Now again,
but you are saying to me that the message of your God was gone. What kind of God you have?
Yeah.
What kind of God? He sent a book and the book is gone. I mean, what's wrong with him? He was asleep. He was snoring. He was sleeping. He was not aware. Somebody did fool him. Somebody steal him. I mean, what happened? Somebody jumped in the library of Allah and took the book, and the book disappeared. Where is the book which Allah gave to Isa? We want to know.
It just lost its content. In the book, we have now Bible. There are some contents of Injil are still there, but not all. Some are lost.
What do you mean some lost? You just told me it's gone a second ago. Now you are saying to me some is lost. What's some lost? Okay, give me. Just read for me 2 pages from the book is not lost. From the book of Allah, the Injil which given to Isa. Give me 2 pages. I'm not going to ask you to read for me the whole book. Give me 2 pages.
You see, you didn't getting it. The Bible means
listen, Faraz, the question is very simple. Faraz, you see, you are trying to run away from the topic you choose to talk to me about. You said you want to talk to me about the Bible, which is supposedly the book is given by Allah to someone. His name is Isa. And now I ask you to read for me from that book. You tell me you don't have it.
Okay, okay, you believe that is the Bible word of God? Do you believe it to
Don't
be the
tell me
word of
about
God
what
to
I
the
believe
Bible?
now. The question is, you are a Muslim, you are calling me to talk about a book sent by your God, and you are telling me this book is gone. What's wrong with your God? Where your God when this book disappear? Listen, I have a book, I have 5 books, 6 books, 7 books. Soon there will be 3 books more in Amazon. Nobody can they change my book, and nobody can make my book disappear. And I am just a Christian prince. I'm not God. So what kind of
Yes,
God?
because
What kind of
it's
God? He
preserved
sent, listen,
form.
your God, he sent 124,000 messenger, and each one of them have a book. And you are telling me that your God lost all the books and he have only one left?
You see, the word Bible means gospel. Gospel means good news. So it was
Listen,
basically
listen,
the good
listen,
news
listen,
of the
listen.
Messiah.
Don't tell me the
It can,
gospel means good news. Where do you get this from? Is that from the Quran or from the Christians?
Injil means gospel. The Arabic word Injil means
Injil,
gospel, and
the
even
word
Christians believe that
Injil.
gospel
Okay,
was a good
Faraz,
news.
look like you are expert in languages. The word Injil is Hebrew?
Eh? No, it's Arabic word.
No, it's a Greek word.
Injil.
It's a Greek word. You said?
God, no, Injil is an Arabic
I'm
word.
asking
This is
you, Faraz.
the Arabic
Focus with me,
gospel.
Faraz. I like the Indian people. I love curry, but this is not the topic now. I'm asking you a serious question. Listen carefully.
Yeah,
Allah, he sent a book. That book in the Quran is called Injil. Is the word
yes.
Injil a Greek word, Arabic word, Hebrew word? Which one?
Injil.
Yes.
Injil is an Arabic word.
Injil is an Arabic word. Unbelievable. Where do you get this from?
No.
Where do you get it from? I want to learn from you. You know what? You're my teacher today. Can you show me a reference? It says in any Islamic book that the word Injil is an Arabic word?
The word used in Quran is Injil. No, I am not an expert of languages.
What? No, because we want to know. I mean, the whole thing is about languages. If you don't understand Arabic, you will not know Quran. Do you know Arabic?
Not much.
So how
A
you pray,
little.
how you pray to Allah in Arabic, but you do not know Arabic, and how you not know Arabic, but yet you are telling me Injil is an Arabic word. You do not know anything about Arabic, and yet now you gave me an answer that Injil is an Arabic word. Where do you get this from?
Hello?
You want to call a friend? I'm asking you. Don't tell me hello. You hear me very well. The word Injil is not an Arabic word, and I challenge you to tell me where you get this from.
Believe.
Did you get this from
Have
Mickey
you?
Mouse magazine? Where do you get this answer from? That Injil is an Arabic word. I want to know.
Okay, leave this topic for
No,
now.
we will not leave anything. We have time. I will stay with you until next week. Don't worry. I have nothing. All my wives are in vacation. My 4 mother-in-law, I killed them. And my kids, I sold them on eBay. I have nothing to do except you. You keep texting me in Facebook, telling me you want to debate me. I want to see who is this guy who dare to debate me. And now I ask you a very simple question about a little word, and you are giving me crazy answers. Where is the word Injil coming from? You said it's an Arabic word. Where you learned this from?
No, I was mistaken.
No, where you learn this from? I want an answer. You see, here we are not kids talking. You're an adult. You are an adult man, right? You're not a kid. So when you say to me it is an Arabic word, it's mean you are a person who is learned and he is sure and he know what he's talking about. So I'm asking you where we can read that the word Injil is an Arabic word. Do you have reference?
Right, I believe that I admit my mistake. Let's move
So
on.
it's a mistake. Okay, apologize for your mistake, and your mistake is accepted. So now we go back to zero. The word Injil, it is coming from where?
Okay.
I'm asking, where is the word Injil is coming from?
I believe it's Hebrew word then.
Say it's what?
Hebrew.
I don't understand. What?
Hebrew.
Anyone understand what he said? What the word Injil mean? What coming from? Is it Hebrew? It's Hebrew.
Hebrew is a Hebrew word.
It's Hebrew. Oh, Hebrew. Okay, where do you get this from?
Yeah.
What are you just guessing, or you know what you are talking about? I'm asking you, where do you get the word Injil to be Hebrew? Who told you that the word Injil is Hebrew?
No, I don't have any idea.
So why you are giving me answer? Just tell me from the beginning. I have no idea. I mean, shouldn't you be honest from the beginning and say I have no idea?
No, the main topic
Okay,
I
here we
want to
go. Okay,
discuss
so
is
now the
on
word
Bible,
Injil.
Christian Bible, the
Okay,
Bible
okay,
you
now
believe
listen,
in.
listen, listen, guys. This guy is a Muslim. He chasing me for 2 weeks. He want to debate me, and now I ask him a question about a word written in his book, not in my book. This is in his book, in the Quran. It says Injil, and I ask him what this word mean. He do not know. He said good news. Where do you get this from? Is
Good
that
news.
is that a good news coming from the explanation from the Christian or from the Muslims?
Yes.
Is that explanation or the meaning is coming from a Christian website, from a Christian priest, from a Christian monk, or from Islamic
No,
study? Where the
I
word?
come
Who
from Muslim
told
source.
you? Who told you that the word Injil mean good news?
I have it on a website, I believe.
Ah, a website. Ah, that's a lot of knowledge, my friend. Okay, and how you know that this website is telling the truth?
I don't know.
You don't know, so you are chasing me for the last week about something you do not know, and you want to debate
You
me, and you want to be sure that you will be in YouTube, and you want to destroy me, and you want to show everybody that you have answers, and but you don't know anything. Okay, let me forget about this. What the word Allah mean?
Allah means Ilah means God, and Allah is the name of that God.
Okay, how Ilah is a word mean God, and Allah is the name. If Ilah is mean God, is Ilah is the same
Yes.
as Allah or no?
Yes.
So what you are saying it's the name of this God? If the word mean God, this is not his name. Then have you ever heard of somebody his name is God? This is not a name. What is the name of your God?
Allah.
Allah. Ah, I just said to you, focus with me carefully. I just said, what is the
Yes.
name of your God? You said Allah. You didn't say God. You said Allah.
Yes.
So Allah is a name.
Yes.
What the word Allah mean?
Allah means.
Yeah.
Well, I'm again taking my knowledge of Arabic isn't that much.
I'm not
Yes.
asking you about Arabic. I'm asking you about your God name, man. What's wrong with you? This is not about Arabic. I'm asking you right now. You have a God. You pray for him 5 times a day. You bow down for him, and you call him Allah. And what Allah mean? You do not know.
Wait. Allah is not only the name of the Islamic God, but even in the
No,
your Bible.
no, not in my Bible. This is rubbish. You want to tell me in the Arabic translation? This is bullshit. Excuse my language. This is just a translation. I don't agree with it. The whole Bible in Hebrew, in Aramaic, in Greek, there's no word. It's called Allah.
Yeah.
Now I'm asking you, the name of your God is Allah. What the word mean?
Yes. King, I guess. King, Lord.
What the word mean, my friend? I want an answer. Are you telling me you worship a God? You call him by name, but you do not know what the name mean?
Well, Allah is a unique name that is given to God.
Okay, you know, Allah is a unique name. I mean, so what does that mean? I mean, if I say to you, my God is zucchini, and you ask me what zucchini mean, I will tell you it's a unique name. This is not an answer.
Yeah.
What this unique name mean? I mean, what make it unique if you do not know even what the meaning of it? What the meaning?
Well,
are you telling me you are a man,
Well-
a grown man, and I don't know how many kids you have and how many wives you have and how many mother-in-law you have, but you do not know what the name of your God mean?
No, I don't.
You don't know, mashallah, alhamdulillah. No wonder you are listening to Zakir Naik a lot. Now let me ask you the third question then. What Muhammad mean?
Muhammad.
Yeah.
The one who gives the good news, I guess.
Muhammad mean the one who give good news. You know what? I'm going to shoot myself in the head at the end of this debate because you are driving me crazy, man. Where do you get this from?
I assume it.
What? You Google it?
I assume it.
Assume it? Are we going to assume here? Is that an assuming debate? Let us go to assume.com. What kind of a Muslim will ask him simple question about his religion? You do not know even what your prophet mean. You do not know what your God mean. You do not know anything. What do you know? What do you know about your religion?
I know that there is one God that whose name is Allah, Muhammad peace be upon him, is his messenger.
Oh, hold on. Did you say Muhammad peace upon him?
Yes, peace be upon him.
Oh, but Muhammad is dead. So how peace will be upon him in his death? I don't understand.
Islamic belief that
No. Are you telling me that you're a prophet? Oh, hold on. Did your prophet say to you to say peace upon me? Did he say that?
No.
Are you sure?
No, wait.
Okay,
Please don't suggest
what the Muslims says to after they say the name of Muhammad in
also
Arabic. Listen, you know what? I'm going to learn from you today. I'm going to like you are my teacher today. I have to be honest with you. You are amazing. What the word in Arabic the Muslims they say after they say the name of Muhammad? Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Thank you very much. This is not peace upon him. Who told you that this word means peace upon him? Who is the donkey who told you that sallallahu alayhi wa sallam mean peace upon him? Where do you get this from? Where you what the word Fazal, what the word sallah mean? What the word sallah? No, that you sing a song for me. Like you remind me of a kid. When I was a kid, I used to sing a song. It's like learn it from cartoon. So I do not know what the word mean, but I learned it because I was a kid. You're doing the same. You know, you ask me what the word mean. I do not know. So what the word salah mean?
Salah means to give salam, peace.
Salah mean peace. Who told you that? Who is the donkey told you that? Give me the name of this donkey who told you that the word salah mean peace.
Not the two words are different, but sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is
brother, let me talk to you the same as Zakir Naik. Maybe you will understand my question very well. Brother Thitter, the brother is asking question. Why the word after the Prophet Muhammad when we say it said sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The word sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, some the Arabic Christian, like Christian Prince, he said it does not mean peace upon him. It means that Allah play upon him. Now, which one is the truth? Allah knows best. Now, do you understand me? The word Salah, you ask anyone who speak Arabic, you can go right now to Google, post the word Salah. It means he prayed in the past. You Salli in the present tense. So, who is the donkey told you that the word Salah means peace upon him?
Well, Arabic is my native language, so it's much easier for you.
This is the question. Okay, you do not know the language, but yet you are saying things. I do not know where you get it from. I will tell you where, because the Muslims did lie to you. You are just a victim of the liars, who they are victim themselves, who they are liars, lying, copying, but nobody want to use his brain. Why you don't go and buy a dictionary right now in Arabic, English Arabic, and see what the word Salah mean? Is that a good idea?
Yeah.
What about you go right now in the internet, and search what the word Salah mean, and you will see in a second that this word mean pray. Or what about you go right now to search.com and type the word Salah, in the search engine, and you will see all the verses in the Quran. They are translating this word as pray. Okay, so why you are telling me it means peace upon him? I will tell you why. Because you are just a victim of lies and you copy paste. They told you this.
Well, I have again told you that my knowledge on languages isn't much.
Yes, we are not talking about languages. We are talking about your religion. You see, you are saying to me now you are understanding Islam wrong because your language is not good in Arabic. So how you are calling me and supposedly you will answer me, but yet you do not know a very simple things about your religion. What do you know about your religion? You know nothing until now. You're not even single thing we spoke about. You know. Now we go back to zero. What happened to the book of Injil, the book which Allah gave to Isa? It's called Injil, which is a Greek word, which is proving that Allah is stealing from the Greek language, and he is not using even a word which is used by the Hebrew. And the Quran yet speak that Jesus was from Israel. Why Jesus says that he have a book, it's called Injil, but this is a Greek word? I will tell you why. Because your prophet was stealing from the Christians around him. Somebody using in front of him the word Injil, so he said, okay, it's Injil. So how Jesus is a Hebrew according to the Quran, but yet the name of his book is a Greek?
Your New Testament is also in Greek, sir.
My friend, I'm talking about the New Testament, my friend. The Injil is not the Old Testament, it's a New Testament. We are talking about the New Testament. So I'm asking you a very simple question. If the Injil is a Greek word, why Allah using the Greek word when he speak about Jesus that he was a messenger for the Jews, and the Jews is called in the Quran Ya Bani Israel? all children of Israel. Now, the children of Israel, are they Greek?
Yes. No, no,
They are the Greek. Okay, they are not the Greek. So why their book is a Greek word?
Well, that I don't have any idea about it.
What do you mean you don't have an idea? So what is the idea you have? Okay, let me ask you, do you know your name?
Yes.
What's your name?
Faraz.
Fayas?
Faraz, F-A-R, you said.
Can you type it for me, please, in Skype?
Faraz.
Faraz. Faraz. Okay, what Faraz mean?
Elevation.
Elevation. I mean, this is amazing. At least you know what your name mean. That's amazing. How you know that, man? You are a genius. So now we go back to zero. Your God Allah, He sent a book. It's called Injil, which is a Greek book, not a Hebrew. Is it a Greek or Hebrew? The book what Allah sent to Jesus or Isa, was it a Greek book or it is a Hebrew book?
It was a Hebrew book. Hebrew.
It is a Hebrew. So why the book is Hebrew but the name is Greek?
Well, I don't have any idea about it.
You don't have it, guys. Did you hear it? You don't have an idea. The book is sent to the Hebrew. Isa is a Hebrew, but the name of the book is a Greek. I mean, imagine, hold on. Listen. Imagine I go to China. I was in China, and there I say to them, I am a Chinese, like you. Forget about how I look like, because I look like Ahmadinejad, very handsome. Now they will say to me, how come you are a Chinese but you don't speak Chinese and you don't look Chinese? So your God says to us that Jesus, Isa, is a Hebrew, but yet his book is called Injil. Does that make sense to you? Why Allah using the Greek word?
Because it was written in Greek.
Listen, this is a Greek word. Why Allah is using it? If Allah is speaking about Isa, who is a Jew, who was sent to the Jew, and then he is supposed to speaking Jews to Jews, so why the name is Injil?
Well, that only reason can be because it was preserved in Greek language.
My friend, what preserve it? Allah, did Allah send the book to Isa in Greek or he sent it to him in Hebrew?
Yeah.
In which language Allah he sent the book to Isa?
Yeah.
I'm asking you. Don't tell me yeah. This is the question. In which book, which language Allah he sent the book to Isa? What the language?
Hebrew.
Hebrew.
Yes.
Are you sure, or you want to call a friend?
No, I got Hebrew.
Okay, so why the name of the book is not Hebrew?
Yes.
Why the name, if the book is Hebrew, why the name of the book is not Hebrew?
The name doesn't matter.
What mean doesn't matter? Allah is using it, it matter. Otherwise Allah will use different word. Why Allah he use a Greek word?
Well, I don't have any idea about it.
Okay, so now he don't have an idea about it. We move on. No problem. So Allah, your God, he sent the book. It's called Injil. You do not know why. He do not know why. Muhammad himself do not know why. I mean, who is a Muslim who knows? Muslim do not know what Allah mean. And now you are telling me that your God he sent this book and we cannot find the book. Is that correct?
Yes.
Why Allah did not preserve this book?
The preservation was to be done by the people.
Why does one by people? Okay, the Quran was preserved by people or preserved by God? Listen. Are you saying to me that Allah he cannot preserve the book? It is the people should preserve it?
No, it was the duty of the people to preserve it. Allah duty was to only send it to
let me ask you then. The Quran is preserved by the people or by Allah?
Allah sang it over a period of 20 years, and after the battle of Yamama it was preserved.
After the battle of Yamama? What battle of Yamama? I'm asking you a question. The Quran preserved by Allah or preserved by the people?
It was preserved during the period of Hazrat Abu Bakr.
My friend, the question is very simple. Don't tell me Abu Bakr, Shish Kebab. I'm asking you a very serious question. Was it preserved by Allah or by the people?
people. Allah saying that in a form that in a form it was to be compiled.
My friend, the question is very simple. Either you say, Faraz, either you say preserved by the people or you say preserved by Allah. What do you want to say to me? Which one you choose?
It's simple that Allah saying a form in which it was to be preserved. Like when the Holy Prophet received a revelation from Surah Allah, he was used to tell his people that right here and here.
I don't understand the word. I don't understand the word of what you said. You are telling me now, shish kebab. Who is the one preserved the Quran, Allah or the people?
No, sir, you aren't getting it.
I'm asking Allah you, who is the one? What's wrong with you, Faraz? What's wrong with you, man? I mean, what's wrong? Who is the one preserved the Quran? You have a Quran. You have a book. It's called Quran. The one who preserved the Quran is Allah or the people?
Allah.
Allah. Allah, Allah is the one preserved the Quran. Guys, did you hear it? Allah is the one who preserved the Quran. That's amazing. So why Allah preserved the Quran but he don't preserve the Injil?
You see, the Quran is in a compiled form now. It was done during the time of Hazrat Abu Bakr. Similar case was to be done during the period of
brother. Who is the one who collect the Quran? Who is Abu Bakr? What Abu Bakr? The one who collect the Quran is Uthman, not Abu Bakr.
No, it was compiled. It was Zaid bin Sabit who preserved it, but it was on the orders of Hazrat Abu Bakr.
Okay, now listen, I'm asking you a question. Is if Abu Bakr is the one who collect the Quran, why you did lie to me saying to me it was Allah who preserved it?
Because you aren't listening. I'm telling you that God sent it in a compiled form in a way that it was to be compiled in a series of, it was sent over a period of 23 years in a different time.
Okay. Who is the one who preserved the Quran? I will say it to the last time. You told me a second ago it was Abu Bakr, but 2 minutes ago you said Allah. Which one now? Is it Abu Bakr or Allah?
It was Abu Bakr who preserved it.
Okay, so why Allah lying to us in the Quran in chapter 75 verse number 17? Can you read it for us?
I don't have the Quran, but if you have, you can.
My friend, don't tell me I don't have the Quran. You have the internet. Go right now, type in Google, peace upon him, chapter Quran 75:17. It says, Inna alayna jama'ahu wa Qur'anahu. It is on us to collect it and to read it. So Allah, he made a promise that he will be the one who collect the Quran.
He has preserved it and he will surely guide it from.
So Allah, he said he will collect the Quran. Why then Abu Bakr or Uthman is the one who collect the Quran? Who need Abu Bakr? Who? If Allah said I will do it.
No, you aren't getting it. They give it a book form.
What?
They give them a book, Quran a book form. Hazrat Abu Bakr, Hazrat Umar, Usman, they give Quran a book form.
Let me ask you, are you a Sunni or Ahmadiyya?
No, I am a Sunni.
You are a Sunni. Okay, as long you are a Sunni, I will go here then for a second. Please go with me. In Sunnah.com, Aisha, she said that when the Prophet he died, a goat get inside the room of Allah, of your Prophet, and she flipped him from the bed, and she was playing like volleyball with the pillow, and then she found the Quran under the pillow and she ate the Quran. Is that a true story?
What? Can you please repeat it?
Aisha, she said, during the time.
I believe that the Quran, a piece of the paper of the Quran was eaten by a sheep, I guess.
Guys, did you hear this? Mr. Farazi believe that a piece of the Quran was eaten by meh. And why you are lying to me that the Quran is preserved by Allah? You just admitted that the goat ate the Quran.
No, they don't believe it. This is a Shia belief.
My friend, this is not the book of Shia. This is Sunni books. Sunan Ibn Majah is not a Shia book. This is Sunni. This is Sahih. So what are you telling me? This is what Shia? What Shia? Shia believe in the corruption of the Quran, yes, but in their stories have different stories, and not about the goat. So now you are telling me. Okay, now listen. You try to defend yourself by lying, saying the Shia believe in that. But the hadith in front of me, and everybody can see it in the screen, it says that the one who said that is Aisha, and the one who report that is the Muslim Sunni. And this is Sunan Ibn Majah. Now, as long we agree that the book of the Quran was eaten by a goat, and by the way, this goat, I believe she was an agent for the Jews. She's like a Mossad agent. I think she is like sent by them. They train her to eat books. You know, she have a specialty to eat books. Like she don't eat sandwiches, she don't eat falafel, she don't eat grass. She eat books only. So they send her to the Prophet house, and the goat, you know, she sniffed, she smelled like she can smell the smell of a book from far away. This is why I will never let any book in my house, because there's many goats here. And now the goat, she get inside the bedroom of your prophet, bees upon him, and she flipped the prophet from the top of the pillow. I mean, how you can do that, man? This goat, I mean, she must be strong. A man, he is dead, and the goat, she flip him and take the book from underneath of the pillow, and she is starting eating the book as if she never ate before. So now, as long the book is eaten by a goat, where we can find the verses which eaten by the goat now?
Well, again, some people believe that it isn't possible because there are many Hafiz and they learn the Quran by heart.
My friend, as long you learn the Quran by heart, I will go with that. I will trust your word. Can you quote for me the verses which is eaten by the goat?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know it? A second ago, less than a second, you told me we memorize the Quran by heart. So as long you memorize the Quran by heart, who care about the goat? The goat ate the goat ate some of the book, not all of it, because maybe it's not tasty. I don't know. I mean, maybe there's too much salt or too much. I don't know. So the goat ate some of the book. Now I'm asking you, do you memorize the sum which is missing?
Yes. Can you please read?
Can you tell me the some verses which is missing? Do you memorize them? Do you know them?
I don't believe that anything is missing from Quran. It is a complete perfect book.
This is in front of me in the screen. I don't know if you can see YouTube. You can look at the screen. You will see the hadith in front of you. Let me read for you. It was narrated by Aisha. You know who's Aisha, right? Yeah, she is the beautiful sexy wife of the Prophet. 6 years old. He was 54. I mean,
Nine.
She was 9. She was 9. Ew, that's make her old. So she was 9?
Yeah.
Okay. And what the Prophet age was?
Prophet age was at that time something like 50.
Something like 50. So the Prophet was 50, she was 9. And don't you think this is very close? I mean, the Prophet should look for someone younger. Anyway, this is all, none of my business, you know. I mean, we Arab, we do a lot of crazy stuff. But if you ask me, the Prophet should look for younger, I mean, more beautiful. Let us go back to the topic. It was narrated by that Aisha said, the verse of stoning and the breastfeeding an adult. I love a breastfeeding for adult. But the problem is I'm not married. I mean, that's so beautiful, man. Your Prophet, he come with a lot of. Did you hear about the breastfeeding verses before?
No.
You never heard of it? Did you did you practice it before?
No.
No? Okay. Why your Prophet, he received verses from Allah ordering him to order the Abdul, which you are one of them, to do breastfeeding for adult. I mean, you're an adult. Why why a woman she want to do breastfeeding for you and she's not your wife? What do you think?
Sorry, I didn't get. Can you please repeat it?
Repeat what? The hadith in front of me, the hadith in front of me says the verse of a stoning and of a breastfeeding for an adult 10 times was revealed. So Allah sent verses from Allah himself about that Muslim women, she have to give her boobs, excuse my language, to a stranger, and he have to suckle her nipples, beautiful nipples, mashallah, holy nipples, and he have to suckle them 10 times until he is satisfied. What do you think about this revelation?
No, I heard it. If it was like if his colleague did it 10 times, then she became legal.
Ah, so if you suckle a woman nipples, she will become legal?
No, you can marry her after that.
You can marry her. So why I want to suckle? I don't understand why I want to suckle her nipples. I mean, she is a stranger. This is not about marrying, my friend. This is about the story. There's a woman. She have a grown man in her house, and he is not her son. And she noticed that her husband is angry from this man, the way he look at her. So the Prophet told her to give her boobs to this man. Now, with my respect to you and to your wife, and I don't know if you are married, if you have a wife and there is a stranger when I go to your house, are you going to do what the Prophet said, that your wife should give her boobs to the stranger and he have to suck her nipples 10 times until he is satisfied? Are you going to do that?
No.
Why not?
So where are
Why
not
not? Why not? Why not? Why you will not do that? Are you don't believe that Allah was right when he said that verse?
Well, you are quoting from a hadith and the sources kind of.
My friend, the hadith is a Sunni hadith approved by the Sunni, and you are a Muslim Sunni. So don't tell me I'm quoting. Yes, I'm quoting from the hadith, and the hadith I'm quoting is from Aisha. This is not from Hulunulu. I'm not quoting from my book. I'm quoting from your books.
The authentic versions of the book, the authentic hadiths are Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim.
It is authentic, yes, it's authentic. The books of Sahih are 6 books. Do you know how many books of Sahih you Muslim Sunni have? How many books?
There are 2 solutions, one Jami and 3.
How many books? How many reporter? Are they true? You Muslim Sunni agree it is 6 Sahih? Authentic. Okay. But the way there are a lot more, but 6 authentic is the most, let us say, accepted. But there's more authentic books. However, Sunan Ibn Majah is one of them. Is one of the 6 authentic, and I'm quoting to you from there.
So you're quoting from Ibn Majah.
Sunan Ibn Majah is one of them. Do you want me to show you? I can show you right now on the screen. You can go right now to Google, search what is the authentic books of hadith in Islam. You will see it's Ibn Majah.
Yeah, I know about Ibn Majah. I know about Ibn Majah.
Okay, so it is authentic. Now, this is what is reported by Aisha, and I don't think she will say she's lying. You know, she is saying that stoning to death and the verses about breastfeeding was revealed, and the goat ate it. Now, where we can find the verses of stoning to death as an example?
Stoning to death, these are the adultery. If you commit adultery, then you.
Okay. I know. If you commit adultery, blah 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 blah. I know, but I cannot find it in the Quran. Where we can find this verse?
This verse of the Holy Quran.
Where we can find it in the Quran? It is a verse revealed by Allah to Muhammad. Why it is not there?
Well, I believe I have to get.
You have what?
I do some research about it then.
I don't understand. Speak slower, please.
I believe I have to done some research about it then.
Okay, he have to done some research about it. That's a good move, man, my friend. Now you are going in the correct direction. Do some search. All right. So now the verses of the Quran are missing, and what the Muslims keep repeating, lying to each other, lying to ourselves and themselves, that the Quran is preserved. It's absolutely a lie, because there is tons of references speaking about that verses doesn't match, and verses are missing, and verses are different, and there is many Qurans, and each one of them speak different story. Now we go back to zero. Why Allah he could not keep his promise, at least to preserve the books? He said inna alayna jam'uhu wa qur'anuhu, chapter 75 verse number 17. It is on us, Allah promising that. And here we go, the goat, she went inside the bedroom of the Prophet, she kicked the Prophet from the bed. I feel sorry for him, because I don't want to be dead and a goat in the top of me. And by the way, what Aisha is doing, I mean, the guy is dead and you leave him alone with the goat. What if this goat is a male goat and it's horny? I mean, this is not even right. What if this is a dog? Do you know what dogs do when they go in in rooms? They piss. You leave the dead Prophet alone? I mean, what a shame. What the wife she was doing makeup? I forgot Aisha, maybe she was a kid at that time and she was playing with her dolls. So now the Quran promise that Allah promised that Allah will recite the Quran and Allah will proclaim it and Allah will collect it. But now we see that there's a little goat get inside the bedroom of your Prophet and eat the Quran. So Allah is a liar. He cannot keep his promise. So what do you say?
I can't say anything about it now.
Why you cannot say anything about it? What's wrong?
Because I wasn't aware of it until now.
You have what?
I wasn't aware of it until now. I have recently been told about it.
But the verse is very clear, my friend. It says it was an us collecting it and reciting it. But all of us, we knew that Allah never recited the Quran and he never collect the Quran. So it's a verse speaking of a lie.
No, the verse speaks like something like it, that it is on us to preserve it.
Okay, Faraz. I have a guy in the chat. His name Nightmare. This guy from Morocco. Maybe he can do better job than you. Do you think we can ask him to call and help you? He can join us in the conference. What do you think?
But the topics of my specialties are on Bible. My knowledge of Bible is
you're a specialty in the Bible, but you know nothing about your Quran. I mean, how stupid that is. You know nothing about your religion, but you're a specialty in the Bible.
That's because the Christians often claim that because the Muslims read the Quran, so they compare
listen. As long you're a specialty about the Bible, I want to ask you a very simple question. What the word Isa mean?
Isa, guy from the word Yeshua.
Is coming from what?
Jesus' original name was Yeshua. When it was converted to, translated into Arabic, it became Isa.
Translated into Arabic. No, I am an Arab guy. In Arabic, we don't say Isa, we say Yeshua. This is coming from Yeshua. Yeshua, in Arabic we say Yeshua. There's no Isa.
Because
I'm asking you now, as long you're specialty, Mr. Specialty, you do not know what Isa mean, you do not know what Muhammad mean, you do not know what Allah mean, you do not know what the word Injil mean, you do not know about the goat, you do not know why Allah did not preserve the Quran, but yet your specialty is the Bible.
Yeah. So far the topic of debate is on Quran. You are asking questions.
I'm not asking a question. I'm trying to learn about your specialty. Until now, I did not ask you about Islam because supposedly the Injil is the book of Allah and this is the book of Isa and this is the Bible supposedly. So why you are? How come your specialty? How come your specialty about the Bible, but yet you do not know anything about the Bible of Allah? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, I'm asking you. How come you say you claim that your specialty is the Bible, but yet when I ask you about the Bible of Allah, you have no idea.
I'm talking about the Bible which Christians believe about.
But there is nothing called the Bible the Christians believe in. That according to you Muslims, the true Bible is the Bible of Allah, and you are telling me it's gone. So how you know that the Christian book is not true if your book have no proof of anything? You don't even have one page of the true Bible. Do you have one page of the true Bible?
But I have proved that even your Bible isn't the word of God.
No, listen. I'm asking you. Do you have a proof? Do you have any reference of one page of your book, Allah, the book of Allah, the Bible, the true Bible?
Now you tell me when was the Bible written?
What?
When was the Bible written? The first copy of the New Testament, first book of the New Testament.
I don't understand. Say again. Speak slowly.
When was the first book of New Testament, the Gospel of Mark? When was it written?
I don't know. Somebody genius like you, he told me it's written 2,000 years after Jesus.
I am asking about you.
I'm asking you too. I don't know. You tell me. Based on your knowledge, when the first time the Bible was written?
Hello, can you please speak?
Why you don't let that girl speak to me? Because it look like she is the one who have a brain and you don't have a brain. Let her speak to me.
Hello.
Let the girl who is helping you there look like she is the one who is telling you what to say. Let your mom talk to me. Is that your mom or your wife or one of your wives?
No, she is my wife. She's helping me.
She's what? She's your wife?
No, she is my mother. She is just.
She is your mother. Okay. Sit down. Kid, listen. Let me talk to your mom. Okay. Because she is the one. She is the one who's telling you what to say. Come on, let her talk to me. Come on. I will speak to her with respect. Trust me. Mother, I will call her mother too. Will she like I will treat her like my mother. Take the mic, please. Take the mic. Speak to us. What do you want to say to us, lady?
Right now, she is missing in talking over phone. She's
Okay,
talking
I
to
want to
someone
ask
else.
you. I want to ask you a question to ask your mother. That your prophet said that the most of people of hell are women. What she say about
Okay.
that? Do you think that your mother she will
If
go to hell?
the Dajjal or Antichrist will come, women will become women. Mostly women will believe in him.
Okay, just hold on. Did you say the Antichrist?
Yeah,
Guys,
the Dajjal.
guys, did you hear this? Did you hear it? Unbelievable. This guy, he just said the Antichrist. Is the Antichrist is a devil?
Yes, Dajjal.
Yes, is he the devil?
Hello.
Is the Antichrist, is he the devil? Who is the
Yes,
Antichrist?
the Dajjal.
Yeah, who is he? I'm asking you, is he the devil? Is he Shaitan?
No, no, he's not a Shia. He's born.
He's
He's
not.
born in a Jewish family.
He's what? He's what? The Antichrist, he's what?
The Antichrist is Antichrist. The
Why,
opposite of Christ.
why
He
he
will
is,
become.
who is this Antichrist? I'm asking you, who is his he? Who is he? You just said to me
He
Antichrist.
hasn't born yet.
Who is he?
He hasn't born yet.
And I'm not asking you this. I'm not asking you what his name. I know, my friend. I'm asking you, what is he, like what this guy is a human? Is he a human?
Yes,
He's a human. Who told you that?
Hadith.
Hadith says that? Where it says that?
So Hadith because explicitly says that he'll be a human.
Okay, hold
But
on.
we know that he's
No,
born
no,
from
no.
a
Hold on.
And listen.
Hold on, my friend. You are wrong. Your prophet says something else.
Yes.
Okay. If we go in the hadith, we will find that your prophet saying that the Antichrist,
He has already been born. The Antichrist.
I'm not asking if he's born or not, my friend. I'm asking you, is he a human or he is not a human?
He is going to be a human.
He's going to be a human. All right. Look at this. He will look like a human, but is he a human?
He'll not have a one. He'll be blind from one eye.
He have one eye. How many eyes your God have?
No, no, he'll not have one. He'll be blind from one eye. He'll only one.
I'm listening. I'm listening. You just said he have one eye. How many eyes your God have?
Two.
Two?
Yes.
Why not three?
Because his human appearance.
What? I mean, how you can see good with two eyes only?
That's how God chose to make us.
No. Hold on. If Allah have two eyes and they are located where? Like one in the front and one in the back, or both of them in the front?
What kind of friend?
Two of them in the front. Okay. So how Allah can see me if I am behind him?
Allah doesn't require guys to see.
What
He
do you
has
mean?
taken.
You just said he have two eyes. That's mean he have two eyes. He see by eyes. What eyes for? Have you ever heard of somebody he have eyes to hear from them? No. Eyes is to see with. So Allah have two eyes and they are in his face, in the front of his face. So if somebody is
No,
standing
Allah
behind him,
don't have an eye.
how Allah can see him?
Hello, yeah.
How Allah can see him if somebody is standing behind Allah?
He is in his knowledge because of his
What knowledge?
divine
What knowledge? He
wisdom.
have eyes, my friend.
Everything.
My friend, what knowledge? What knowledge? Allah have no knowledge. Read with me carefully, please. The Prophet said, The Prophet said that I have told you
Yes.
so much about. You can read in the screen, please, on YouTube if you want. I told you so much about the Dajjal, the Antichrist. This is your Muslim translation, not my translation. That I am afraid you may not understand. The Antichrist is short. Okay. He is hen-toed, woolly-haired, one-eyed, and eye is sightless, and neither protruding nor deep-seated. If you are confused about him, know that your Lord is not one-eyed. So what is the difference between the Antichrist and Allah? One thing.
And here he is talking about the Christ because Christians believe that
Blah, 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 blah.
Christ is
Those are not the Christian, those are Muslims. The one is talking is Muhammad and the listeners are Muslims. Don't tell me the Christian. He is saying to
Because
them, no, we don't believe. We don't believe that there's a guy, his name is a Dajjal anyway. We don't believe that he is he's a blind in the right eye. This is a joke. We don't believe in this garbage. So don't tell me he's the Christians say no, we don't believe in this garbage at all. We don't believe in it. Now I'm asking you, why Muhammad saying that you Muslims might be confused about the look of Allah and the look of the Dajjal, and the Dajjal, how we can recognize which one is Allah and which one is the Antichrist? It's just the right eye. But you just said, I ask you, Fazar, I asked you, is that Dajjal is a human? You said yes. So why your prophet comparing between a human and your God? And the comparing is by the look.
Same reason you compare Jesus with God.
This is not about Jesus now. I'm not talking about your prophet. Forget about Jesus. Jesus is not there. In this hadith, Jesus is not there. This is the anti-Jesus. And Allah. Why Muhammad comparing between? Listen. Why Muhammad comparing? Let me talk to your mom. Honestly, I will let your mom spank you right now for not answering the question. If you don't answer it. Why Muhammad comparing between the look of the Antichrist and the look of Allah?
So guys, people may not think because he'll be able to do miracles, many mysterious things that are beyond human imagination.
No problem, but this is not the question. I do miracle, but it doesn't mean I look like the same as Allah. Allah is Allah and me as me. I'm a human. You do not need to say he look like this and Allah not one eye. That's stupid. Do Allah look like a human? Yes or no?
No.
So why we need to compare to tell them don't be confused? What the confused will be? He is a human. He should say, well, Allah is not a human. This guy is a human. So don't be confused. Okay, that's good. That's enough. But why he's saying that the only difference between Allah and this guy is the one eye?
The same reason because even your book says that Allah, God has got no form, no shape.
Listen. The question is very simple. If you Muslims don't believe that Allah is a human, how Muhammad is saying the only difference between this human and Allah is only one eye?
Now you tell me that do you believe that God has got any shape?
Have what?
Do your God has any shape?
No, he don't have any shape. No. Do you have a shape? Do your God have a shape? Do your God have a shape? You ask me a question, I answer you. No, he don't have a shape.
No.
My God is a spirit, Holy Spirit. Is your God is a spirit?
Yeah, can you please repeat?
Your God is a spirit?
Allah is uncreated.
I'm not asking you this question. Please, please, Abdul. Is Allah a spirit or not? Is he a spirit?
That Allah is a spirit. God is a spirit.
Who is the donkey who told you that Allah is a spirit? Give me his name.
I am not saying that Allah is a spirit.
What?
I am saying that it's a Christian belief that God is a spirit, not an Islamic belief.
Okay, so you we go back to the question then. You as a Muslim believe God is a spirit or not?
No.
No. So Allah have eyes, but he is not a spirit. So he's a physical being. He's not a spirit. You just said he is not a spirit. Everybody heard you. So now Allah, according to Muhammad, he have hands, he have eyes, he have hair, he have a big ass. Do you see the hadith? He's comparing between the ass of your God and the ass of the Dajjal, and obviously the ass of your God is more beautiful. Obviously. Okay, so now Allah is not a spirit. He have an ass, he have eyes, he have hair, and he have nice hair. He used good shampoo. I don't care. No, he's a human. Look with me. The hadith compare between a human and your God.
You also compare Jesus and your God.
Don't tell me about I don't compare between Jesus and God. I believe Jesus himself is God. I don't compare. Don't be stupid. Now listen. God. I believe that God can come to us in any way he wants. Do you believe in that?
No.
Okay. So why Allah have to? So why Allah have two eyes? Why Allah have? So why, according to the hadith, Allah have two eyes? He have a curly hair. Nice hair, he uses a nice shampoo, and he is not too fat and not too skinny, and he have a two good healthy eyes. Why he have a look of a human then?
Nowhere does he said that Allah has got a look of a human.
Where it says that? In the hadith in front of me, it says he look like a human.
It is talking about Dajjal, that he'll be one eye and that
no, it's not talking about the Dajjal. It's comparing between the Dajjal and Allah. You just said, everybody heard you. Allah have two eyes, correct?
No, Allah don't have two eyes.
Are you sure?
Yeah. He can see
Are
without
you
eyes.
are you
Eyes.
sure? Are you
He
sure?
has created
Okay,
eyes
okay, okay.
as a
So
human.
Allah, okay. I will make the question for you simple. Allah, how many eyes He have?
He don't have any eyes. He sees without eyes.
Allah don't have eyes? Oh boy. Okay, hold on. If I go right now in YouTube and search for Allah eyes, Allah hands, Allah foot, how many videos I will see made by Muslims speaking about those parts? Tons. So why you are lying to me? There's tons of videos made by Muslim scholars, or they call themselves scholar, is speaking about the foot of Allah. Do you play football? Do you
The appearance
do
of
you
God
do
is
you
beyond
do
anyone can
you
imagine.
do you play football?
We are just told that
Okay,
Allah has got
I'm
no
asking
shape,
you.
no size. He is just uncreated and He has created everything.
Listen. Do you play football?
Yeah,
Okay, why it's called football?
because we use our foot.
Because you use your foot to play with the ball, correct?
Yes,
Okay, why Allah has a foot?
I don't know.
You do not know. Obviously, the foot is to do what with it? To play football.
No,
So I think Allah, He is playing football in with Manchester United today. Why Allah have a foot, and why Allah have a shin, and why Allah have hands, and why Allah have eyes? You do not know. But yet you say to us, He is not a human.
Quran we say that Allah has got eyes like human eyes.
You're a prophet. He just said, are you? I don't know how smart you are. Listen to me. You're a prophet. Said your Lord is not one-eyed. He didn't say
Yep.
He didn't say your Lord is have no eyes. He said it is not one-eyed. What does that mean?
That is got. No. You are playing with the hadith. The main purpose is to not to
My
get
friend,
confused
I
about
understand.
Dajjal.
He's comparing.
Showing
He's
the place
comparing.
of
My
Dajjal.
friend, when I say to you, I am not one-eyed, what does that mean?
That I don't have one eye.
That's wonderful. That means I have more than one eye, correct?
No.
What do you mean no? Otherwise, if I don't have one eye, if I don't have eyes at all, you should not say he's not one-eyed. You should say he have no eyes anyway. He's saying to you, he is not one-eyed. However, the other guy at Dajjal is one-eyed. So how many eyes based in this hadith Allah he have?
There isn't any description of the eyes of Allah.
I love curry, I love Indian people, but I'm trying to understand you. Listen, if I say to you Allah is not one-eyed and the other guy is one-eyed, isn't it clear that your prophet saying that your God Allah have more than one eye?
No, it's just telling us that if a one-eyed person came to you saying that I am your Lord, you don't just believe in him because your Lord is not one eye.
Okay, hold on. Did you just say your God, he says to you, I'm your Lord?
No, God, I'm saying God.
I know, but did you say that God said, I am your Lord? Believe in me? I don't know. I'm trying to understand you.
Yes.
Okay, I want you to be careful when you talk to me. Everything you say is going to be used against you in the court of law. In the hadith, your prophet said that Allah will come to the Muslims and he will say to them, I am your Lord. Do you know what the Muslims will do?
No.
They will throw a damaged tomatoes and eggplant on him. And they will say, no, you are not our Lord. Do you know why they would do that?
Because the proper word of God is Allah and God can never come into this earth.
No, this is not the reason. I'm asking you. Allah will come to the Muslims and he will say, I am your Lord.
Lord doesn't mean God. Lord is in, or if you see the Bible in it, it is talking you just Lord.
My friend, brother, listen. Let me talk to you the same as Zakir Naik. Brother Sitter, the Prophet said that one day, in the judgment day, Allah is going to come to us and he will say to you, I am your Lord. The stupid Muslims, they will say to him, you are not our Lord. And then Allah will go and do something and come back. Here we stop. Now, Allah will come to you and he will say to you, I am your Lord. This is in the judgment day. And the Muslim, they will say to him, you are not our Lord. Why the Muslims would do that? Do you know?
No.
Because he changed his shape. That's what your prophet said. He changed his shape. So you Muslims, you don't like the shape of Allah and then you play football with him. You throw tomato at him. Get out of here. You are not Allah. We spit on you. Like maybe your mother, she's speaking the phone. She would throw the iPhone on her. Do she have an iPhone? I advise her to use iPhone because Allah will be insulted if your mother she hit him with her shoe. Be sure it's something like expensive, like iPhone X something. So you Muslims, you don't worship God. You worship a sheep. Allah changed his shape. He come to you, and now you are telling me that Allah don't have eyes, but your prophet saying the opposite. He have eyes, he have foot, he have hands, and he have a shape, and he is not a spirit. So what he is?
He's uncreated, just.
What?
He's uncreated, he's smooth.
Speak slowly. I can't understand. Anyone can somebody can translate for me what he said?
Uncreated, he's uncreated.
I don't care if he's uncreated or not. What do you mean uncreated? Who is the one who created the foot of Allah?
Nobody.
Nobody.
He doesn't have a foot.
Okay, the foot of Allah is made from what?
Mood.
From wood?
Mood, that reflected that. Mood.
I understand. The foot of Allah created from what? Is made from what?
I don't know about it.
What? It's made from what?
Nothing is it isn't made.
Guy, can somebody translate to me? I mean, this guy, he speak like Muhammad. Nobody knows what he's talking about. What it's made from? He have a foot, he have hands. They are made from what?
He doesn't. Nor did he has any hand nor any foot. Neither foot.
Okay, hold on. What if I show you the hadith right now?
About the foot of Allah.
Okay, I will show you about the foot of Allah. No problem. Here we go. Look with me in the screen, please, in Google, in YouTube. All right. Here we go. Guys, read with me carefully. Narrated by Anas. This is Sahih al-Bukhari. You said you like Sahih al-Bukhari, right? So don't tell me now that you don't like it. I mean, this is will be bad for you. The Prophet said the hellfire will keep on saying, are there any more people to come? Till the Lord. Listen. Let me read. My English is very weak and hardly I can read this. Please, my friend, I'm very old. Till the Lord of power and honor will put his foot over it. So why you say to me Allah don't have a foot and you're a prophet saying Allah have a foot?
Yeah, Allah have a foot.
The hadith in the front of you. What's wrong with you? Okay, let me do
yeah,
this.
Allah have a foot. Allah have a foot.
Now he agreed that Allah have a foot. Wonderful. So now Allah he have a foot. Now the foot of Allah is attached where?
Hello?
Hello? Yes. The foot of Allah is attached where?
Yes.
The foot of Allah is attached where?
Hello, can you please repeat?
Come on, don't tell me you don't. Hello, you hear me very well, my friend. Okay, say Alhamdulillah, because that will fix the problem. Say Alhamdulillah.
Wait a sec.
Okay, now listen. You hear me very well. Don't tell me hello. Allah have a foot, and you Allah have a foot, and you just admit after denying. So the foot of Allah is attached where?
I don't have any knowledge about Allah's appearance.
What's wrong with you? You know, if somebody have a foot, is not going to fly by itself. Do you think Allah is a flying foot, like Avatar foot? Did you watch? Did you watch the movie Avatar, my friend? Did you watch the movie Avatar? Avatar. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So in Avatar, you will see like mountains are flying in the sky. Do you think Allah is a foot? Because you just admitted that Allah have a foot. So either he have more part attached to it, or it's a foot by itself. So is Allah just a foot?
No.
What?
No.
So what else beside the foot of Allah there is?
He'll have other appearance as well.
What?
He'll have other appearance as well.
Can somebody tell me what he just said in text?
He'll have other features as well, like stomach, exactly as you're talking about.
Okay, you know what? I don't understand. Can you type for me in Skype? Tell me what you are saying. Just type in the chat, please. I have hard time to understand what you are saying. Don't break the keyboard, okay? Easy.
Sorry, I don't think there's something problematic. I'll again repeat my statement. Like you have said, the foot isn't a non, so there must have been other things as well.
I don't understand. Allah have a foot. The foot is attached where?
With his stomach.
Where?
Stomach like we humans have.
I don't know. Guys, anyone understand what he's saying? Who's in here?
It will be attached with his stomach, his lower stomach.
A stomach? The foot of Allah attached to his stomach? His foot is attached right away to the stomach?
No, not like humans we have.
What do you mean not like him? I'm not asking you if he's like a human. Did I say anything about the human? Maybe Allah look like an octopus. I don't know. I'm asking you, the foot of Allah is attached to what? To his neck, to his face, to his ear. What is the next part? This foot is attached to where?
The similar way to humans, where humans.
Okay, Faraz, hold on. We have a guy, his name is Nightmare. Nightmare, do you like to call me and join us in the conversation? Because Nightmare is supposed this guy.
That I would like
listen.
to
This guy, he will support you, trust me. He is a nightmare. He is a genius. So what do you think if we take him to call us? What do you think?
Can you please discuss the topic, the divinity of
We are
Christ?
discussing for the last 2 hours. What are you talking about?
Listen. I believe it's my.
No, listen. I want this guy to join us in the conversation. Nightmare, are you there? Mr. Nightmare. Because this guy, he can get me busted in a second. This guy is a genius, I'm telling you. He's from Morocco. He have 2 billion. He have listen. He have 2 billion hair in his beard. This is how strong he is. Nightmare, can you call me, please?
Let's change the tone a little, change the topic. It was decided that
my friend, you have no idea. I just ask you. You have no idea about your religion. I ask you about the foot of Allah. You said no. Each time I ask you about something, you deny it. Then after 2 minutes, I prove you wrong, and then you accept it. What's wrong with you? I'm just asking a Muslim, his name Nightmare, to call us right now. Maybe he can help you a little bit. I mean, give you a hand. Look, your mom, she is busy talking about making shish kebab. I'm asking you a very simple question. You have to answer me. We discovered that your God is not God. We discovered that your God is a foot. You Muslims worship a foot.
Well, sir, as it's come to Christian
what kind of religion?
Leave this topic for next week. I'll do some research on it.
What kind of religion their God is a foot?
I am again repeating my statement. Change the topic. Let me ask you.
This is the topic. This is the topic, my friend. What's wrong with you? Are you trying to escape from the foot God? Is your God the Bigfoot? Have you ever heard about the Bigfoot guy? There's a guy in America. They say he is not a human. They call him the Bigfoot. Do you think Allah have a Bigfoot and he is the guy they are talking about him in the news?
Nobody exactly knows about the physical, about the appearance of Allah.
Physical. Here we go. You just admitted your prophet said it's a foot. Why he call it as a he call it a foot? Are you saying that Allah's foot look like the eye or look like the hand? As long he call it foot, as long you're a prophet, as long you're a prophet, he call it a foot. It means it's a foot.
Now if you read the hadith, it said Allah will close the hell with his foot. It is like this now.
My friend, it says he will put his foot, and you yourself admitted that he have a foot, physical foot. Now, his foot is called foot for what reason? Is that because it looked like a hand? Is that because it looked like a nose? Is that because it looked like teeth? Is that because it looked like a finger, or because it is a foot and look like a foot and do the job of a foot? So
that he's stopping from something that for human is okay.
Let me ask you, do Allah have hands?
No.
The Quran says Allah have hands. Why you are lying?
The Quran is here trying to describe it to humans, that how it will be
my friend, listen, everybody will laugh at you, because if I go right now to YouTube, let me go to YouTube. Hold on. If I go to YouTube right now and search, I will put the screen back, guys, in a second. And I will search in YouTube Allah hands.
Well, I'm not responsible for other people. I'm only responsible for
listen. Why you are lying to us saying Allah has two hands? When the Quran, here we go. You see the video? It says, does Allah have two hands? You can go right now, watch it, and you will see your sheikh explain to you that yes, Allah have two hands. Why you are lying to us?
Well, again, I'm repeating myself. If he just saying that Allah strictly goes to hand, literally got it, something like a hand, which in human will.
Okay,
like
so Allah.
Hand,
so now, do you agree that Allah have hands?
Hmm? He has got
what?
compared with like hands.
I don't understand. Do Allah have hands? Yes or no?
Hmm?
Do Allah have hands? Yes. Allah has hands. Yes or no?
Sir, I would again ask you to please change the topic for now.
Okay, let's just go. This guy is chasing me for the last month. He wanna debate me. He wanna call me. I mean, I said to myself, man, I need to go to school again. Hello?
So,
Faraz, if you don't let me speak to your mom, honestly, I will ask her to stop you playing games for the coming 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I will ask her to make you stop playing games for the coming 2 weeks as a penalty and punishment. Why you are lying to me? Why you are lying to me saying Allah don't have hands when all your scholars and all your sheikhs teach in the mosque that Allah have two hands? Why you are lying?
I'm again repeating my statement that I'll do research on it and we'll discuss it later. Right now, let's discuss about
you don't want to discuss this now. Why? Because if we change the topic now, tomorrow we try to talk about tomorrow. What is my guarantee but that by tomorrow Allah will lose his hands?
No, it will be a more effective.
What if Allah drive his car in Afghanistan and he go over a bomb, and then the foot of Allah is gone, and then tomorrow you come to me and say, see, I told you Allah have no foot no more. So now I will look like a stupid now. I want to talk about Allah hands and foot now before he lose them, because you never know. He might go to Saudi Arabia. Your God Allah, listen, your God Allah might go to Saudi Arabia and steal something and they cut his hand. So I want to be sure we talk about his hand before he lose it. No. Why Allah have two hands, and why you are lying to us saying Allah don't have two hands when YouTube is full of videos made by Muslim scholars saying yes, Allah have hands and they are beautiful hands, and not only that, each hand have 5 fingers. Do you think really Allah have a middle finger?
Sir, I'm again taking my statement. In the topic for now.
Why Allah have? This is the topic, my friend. Listen. I'm not a kid. I gave you a chance to talk, and you have no idea what you are talking about.
Yeah, you are only asking.
Do you know why I accept? Do you know why I accept that any Muslim can call me? Do you know why? Because all of you Muslims are a bunch of idiot and stupid. You think you have religion when you don't. You think you have God, but you have a foot. You think that you have God who is not like anything, but your God is nothing. His God is a joke. What kind of a God? He have a foot, and the foot is attached to nothing. What kind of God? He have 2 eyes in the front of his head, but he's not a man. What kind of God? He have 5 fingers, but he's not a man. What kind of a God? He have no penis, but he is a man.
Sir,
hello.
If that you have answers to my question.
I'm answering your question. Did you ask me one?
Do you believe you have answers to my question? I want to ask some questions.
My friend, I am the one who have answers and you have none.
So let me ask question now.
Okay, guys, he's going to ask me. Can you make a serious question, please? I mean, I want you to give me the hardest question you have in your pocket.
Can you prove to me that Jesus claimed divinity?
Yeah, very easy. Very easy. That's very easy. Thank you very much for asking me this question. Can you claim that Jesus, he claimed divinity? That's wonderful. If we go right now, let us see this. It says here in the Quran.
No, I'm talking about some Bible. I'm talking from your Bible.
Yes, the Bible says Jesus, he claimed divinity. Absolutely.
Can you show it any verse of the New Testament, Old Testament, any verse?
Any verse. Is that a challenge?
Yes.
Okay. Is it true that one of the apostles of Jesus said to him, show us God?
Yes.
And what Jesus says to him?
I believe you are talking about John chapter 14.
My friend, don't tell me what don't tell me what I'm talking about. What Jesus said to him. What Jesus says to him.
Yes.
What Jesus said to him.
Who has seen me has seen the Father.
The one who see me
has seen the Father.
He's seen the Father. Can Muhammad?
But have you
hold on. If I see you, I see God.
Yes.
If I see you, I see God.
That Jesus now listen to me now.
Now listen. Can Muhammad say the one who see Muhammad, he see Allah?
Sir, now let me clear my point to you.
No. I will let you clear your point. You asked me the question, and I am now in charge of answering you. I'm just giving you idea, so you can understand what my answer. I'm not answering now. You gave me the question already. So can Muhammad say the one who see me? No, listen. Can Muhammad say the one who see me, he see Allah? Either you say yes or you say no.
No, I didn't say use any statement.
Okay, but so Muhammad cannot say that.
Yes.
Okay. Can anyone else say the one who see me see God?
Because it was
don't tell me because. Don't tell me because. According to Islam, is anyone allowed, including Muhammad, to say, if you see me, you see God?
It doesn't mean literally see God. You are
the one who told me, show me one verse in the Bible. It says, Jesus claimed to be divine. And I ask you, can anyone say such a statement that the one who see me, he see God? Listen. Why Jesus did not say the one who said John, he saw God, the one who saw Mark, he saw God, the one who saw this guy and this guy, he saw God? Why he said to him, I am with you all this time and you do not know me? But the guy is asking him, listen, Abdul, why? Listen. Listen. Why Muhammad? Okay. Why Muhammad did not say the same in the Quran? Because if Jesus is Muslim and Muhammad is a Muslim, why Muhammad did not say the same as Jesus said, the one who see Muhammad, he saw God?
Because people never discuss it. If you read the context, verse 1, they weren't believing the Father. They were saying that there is no God. So Jesus was trying to show them that the God exists, and if you have faith in me, have faith in my Father.
I don't understand. What? Say again.
If you read the verse 1, it says, if you have faith in me, have faith in my Father. So Jesus was trying to say that the Father exists. They weren't. That's why
hold on. I'm not talking about the faith. I'm talking about now the one who saw Jesus, he see the Father. So do you know what so mean?
Yes. Let me answer this.
It's about no, you are not answering. This is not about answering now. I am the one who's answering you. If I say I saw, it's mean I saw. This is not about faith. It's about seeing. Do you know what seeing mean? It's about seeing something in front of me by my eyes, by my human eyes. So what the apostle was looking at when Jesus said to him, the one who see me, he see the Father. What he was looking at?
God, but you can see God. You
What
yourself know that
listen, listen.
we can.
This is, I'm not asking you if he can see God or not. This is another question.
No,
When
this
the
is the
when
problem now. You are
Abdul,
not
listen, I have
letting
no
me
time.
explain.
I have no time for stupid Abdul who drink piss and then he speaks shit. I'm asking you. When the guy speak to you and you say to him, the one who saw me, he sees someone. Is that about faith or about seeing?
It's about now. If you read it by context, it's definitely about
Don't
faith.
tell me about
If you read
context.
it
He's talking
one,
about we want to see. We want to see. He's not talking faith. Already he have faith in Jesus. Already he believe in
he
Jesus.
was
Already he is
he
an
was
apostle. Listen,
target.
Abdul. Already he is an apostle of Jesus. This is not the topic. The topic is he want to see God. He wanted to see God. He want to see God. Show us the God. Show us God. Okay, I believe in you. I want to see the Father. This is his request, correct?
No, you didn't get it again. Let me
Abdul,
explain it.
Abdul, what was the
Let
request?
me.
What was the request? No, no, you don't explain. You don't
Let
explain.
me understand.
You cannot explain your own Quran. So now, how you became a qualified to explain to me my Bible?
Because I have knowledge, I have studied it.
Because you are stupid. This is why. Because it's very stupid to say you are a Muslim, but you cannot answer any question about Islam. But yet you want to explain to me my Bible.
Yes, I can explain it to
No,
you.
you are stupid, and you just go. You are a kid. A person who cannot explain one word from his book, he is the one who will explain to me my book. Get lost. Don't call me no more. I have no time for kids. Either you answer or I'm going to block you.
Let me just
Either you answer or I'm going to block you. Who are you? Who are you to explain to me the Bible?
I have the right to, because I believe
Who
in God.
are you?
Getting
I'm
it.
asking you. Don't tell me I believe. You do not know even Allah name. You do not know what Muhammad name mean. You do not know what Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam mean. You do not know what the word Injil mean. You have no idea what Islam is about. But yet you are telling me you want to explain to me the Bible. So how come you are stupid in the Quran but smart in the Bible?
Because my knowledge of Bible
No,
is
because you are a
more.
donkey. Because you are a donkey. It's very stupid of you to say I have knowledge in the Bible, but I have no knowledge of Islam. That means you are a donkey. That means you are an official donkey. And now let me ask you, where your knowledge of the Bible is coming from?
I have read the Bible.
And they did the Bible. You did the Quran too, but you have no answer. Didn't you read the Quran? How come you did read the Quran, but you have no answer? And how come you read the Bible, but you have answer? So how come you stupid idiot, you cannot answer me about anything in the Quran, and this is your religion, and now you read the Bible, so you have answers. Where do you get this answer from?
Sir, let me explain this.
I don't want your explanation. You are a kid. Don't call me again. What a donkey. I gave you a chance, and you are just a fool. Don't ever dare to call a Christian prince if you are a donkey. At least be a mule. At least be like Nightmare. Nightmare, I want you to call me. Are you there, Nightmare? What happened to Nightmare? This guy, he was posting all over in YouTube. He want to answer me. He want to get me busted. And now we want to hear him. Nightmare, are you there? Be careful, Muslims. In order to call me, you have to be a mule and above. Donkey is not accepted. Sorry. I mean, come on. Nightmare, are you there? What happened to this guy? Where'd he go? I asked him to call me when he was in the text. He was texting. What happened? Okay, who is next? Who is next? What's wrong with those Muslims, man? If somebody says the one who saw me, he saw God, that's mean have faith? What does that mean? Brother sister, not even a single word in the Bible it says that this is God. I tell the Christian to show me one verse in the Bible says God, Jesus is God. You idiot, from verse number 1 to verse number whatever, it says Jesus is God. The whole Bible is about Jesus is God. In the beginning it was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word is the God. And which word they are talking about? Jesus. And you are telling me, show me one verse that Jesus claims to be divine. When Jesus said to the Jews, what do you say of the Messiah? Who's talking now? This is not John, this is not Mark, this is not Luke, this is Jesus, the Messiah. He said to them, what do you say of the Messiah? He said, well, he is the son of David. Then Jesus said, well, if he is the son of David, then how David called him my Lord? What? What Jesus said? If he is the son of David, then how David called him my Lord? And you are telling me Jesus never claimed to be divine? You Muslims, you worship a foot, and you refuse to accept Jesus just because he came to us as a man. You Muslims worship an ass. You Muslims worship an octopus who have a foot and 5 fingers in it. And you have actually, I wish it's an octopus, actually, at least the octopus, you have a balance. Imagine that the God of Islam, you have 2 hands and both of them in the right side. I mean, what a funny God. Imagine you have a God, all his hands and foot is in the right side. So what you have in the left side? His cell phone? Why Allah have everything in the right hand, right side? And how he can walk with this? I mean, he will be having a problem with the balance. Are you saying to me Allah is going to creep in the right side? Do we have a Muhammadan here who would like to call me? To be honest with you, I have a long trip yesterday, very long, because I chose the cheapest airplane, a flight, I mean, you know, just to save money. As you know, I'm not a rich man, so my flight is very long. It's like almost 30 hours, man. Imagine. So I'm really tired, and this is why I'm weak today. I'm very weak. So this is your chance, Muslims, to call me. I'm dizzy. I don't feel like, and you know, I imagine like the switching between the time of Far East in Asia and the time here is like the opposite. Like now, here right now, here it is 6:12 p.m. It is the opposite there. So I'm tired and I am weak now. It's your chance to call me and get me busted. Who is the Abdul who will take this chance and this opportunity? We have a brother Amir who said to me there's a guy from Germany and he speaks Arabic and he is going to call me today, and I have no idea why he did not call yet. I mean, what do you think the reason for him not to call? Is that a religion injury? Maybe he have a religion injury, maybe, or maybe he was watching the miracle of splitting the moon. Where are you? The one who said you want to call me. I wish one of you can make for me some tea, guys. Honestly, I made my tea and now it's very cold. You believe it? This is what always happened to me when I talk to you. I make my tea and I don't drink the tea, and there's nobody here to heat the tea for me. I hate you all. Okay, we go back to the topic. How is everybody? I hope everybody having a great time. Did we have a good time, guys? Was it good? Was it good? Nightmare, how are you? My Skype is Armos for, okay, your Skype is Armos, so why you don't call me Sky? Let me be sure that you hold on. Guys, Nightmare, when I'm asking him to call me and look like he wanna do it, so hold on. I wanna be sure that he can reach out and okay, Amroso, why you don't call me? Call me. You are not blocked and you have no problem to call me. Go ahead, call. Call, I'm waiting. Come on, people are waiting. Hello? Do you want me to call you? Nightmare, do you like me to call you? We know your Skype is Amros. Do you want me to call you? Okay, I will call you, no problem. Good. I'll call you Nightmare, guys. It says he is not online. What happened? Why you left? You are asking me to call you, but you are not online? Smart Muslim. I mean, what you can say? I mean, this is super intelligence. The guy is offline. Who is a Muslim here would like to talk to me? Who is a Muslim here, Muhammadan, who believe that God will give him endless penis? I mean, this idea scared the hell of me, man. Imagine you're a foot tall. Actually, no, the Muslim, he will be 90 mile tall. 90 mile tall, but he will be 3 foot wide. I mean, that will make you look like a snake. 90 mile tall and 3 foot wide? Oof, what happened? That will make you look like a stick or like a hair. 90. I mean, the design, this design is amazing, man. What happened to you, Nightmare? Fazar, mom, she want to call? She can call me, no problem. Call me. Faraz. I think this is the same guy, the kid. Yeah, who wanna call me to test his knowledge? I'm sure you will have a good taste of it. Who is the one would like to call and taste his knowledge? Anyone? You can give it a try. Where's the guy? He called himself Boston CP. Hmm? That's good, Tamara. You are reading my book. Which one? You believe it or not, I did not read my book since I wrote it. uh, Actually, you know, my second book, by the way, which is 2 volume, is already done. But because I was away and my internet is very weak to do live Skype with the proofreading person. So now I'm back, so we will do the proofreading and then we will publish it. I hope soon it's going to be published. And the new book name is going to be a very nice name, actually. It's called Mating in the Captivity of Allah. What do you think, guys, in the name, with the name Mating in the Captivity of Allah? Because the whole book is about sexuality, so you know, so it is this is why it has such a name. And I'm sure that the Muslims, they will love it. They will love it really very much, and they will buy it. Yeah, because you know it's about sex. I mean, just say sex, Muslim, they buy anything about sex. So what do you think, guys, about the name? Do you think the name is good? Mating in the Captivity of Allah. A nightmare. What are you telling me? Your Skype is etc. I called you. You are not answering. You are. It says offline. I can show the screen. Here we go. I'm calling you. There we go. It says you are off the screen. Do you see it? It says you are not online. So why you keep saying to me, call me, you idiot, when you are not online? You are a kid. I mean, what's wrong with this Abdul? Call me, and then when we call him, he is not even online. I'm calling you. It says you are not online. What I will do? Kids. Yes. So how you want me to call you and you are not online? I mean, how intelligent you are. Super, super, duper. Uh, hmm. Somebody said you don't like the name of the book. Why? Mating in the captivity of Allah. I mean, this is a very good name. Why not? Do we have any Muslim would like to call me? Who is a Muslim would like to call me? Sound weird? Why? It's all of Islam is about sex. Why a Muslim wanna do jihad? I don't want to use the bad language, but you know what I'm talking about. Why Muslims they will do jihad? Somebody saying that this is mating is a verb used for animals. That's exactly the point. Because it's not about love, it's about animal behavior. Because you know when somebody says I'm going to give you hundreds or thousand or 80,000 of women to sleep with, this is an animal behavior. You are not in love with the women, so you want to have sexual relationship with her. You are having sex with any one of them and all of them. This is about mating, not about making love. Correct? Because you see, it's not wrong to have sex. God, He made us, created us in a way where we are, sexuality is embedded as part of our body. So this is not the problem. The problem is when you became a person who just want to have sex with anything or anyone. That is animal behavior. So when you say mating is used for animals, well, it's a practice, have nothing to do with the human practice. Human practice should be, unless you are a rapist, and then you are an animal again. You know, if we search in the whole Quran, you will see that there is no way, nowhere speaking that you are going to have a woman you love her in the heaven. You will meet a woman in there and she will be pretty and you will love her and she love you. It doesn't talk about that. It's talking about you, and Allah will provide you with a lot of vagina, and all of them, the Quran even described them that they will be restrained in their tents. So those women are taken against their will because you are restrained, you are in jail. It's not like, you know, having the door is open and the women she come to you and she like to because you she like, you know, it's those women, they have no choice, they are made for sex. And those women, they never met you and you never met them. So what you will share together? Sex. So what I will call it then is, if mating is not does not fit, I think it's fit perfectly. And Abdul, yeah, mating in the captivity of Allah. And by the way, the first 100 they will buy my book, they will get with it a gift. The gift is you have to buy my second book because it's two books, not one. Imagine if I give everybody a gift, what I will give you. That's not a good idea. Yeah, I blocked the, you know, call me, call me. Don't tell me he blocked us. If you are his mother, call me. Call me. I asked him to give the mic for you. You claim that you are his mother, right? I think you are him. What a bunch of kids. You are online? Okay, you know what, Nightmare? I'm going to call your name live to show everybody that you are not online and you are lying. As usual. Let us see. I'm calling. Everybody can see it. Let us see. There we go. Do you see? Do you see it? You are not online. Why you are saying to me you are online? Everybody can see that you are not online. Guys, is the name appearing in front of you? It does, right? Let me call him again. Here we go. So why you are saying to us you are online? Liar. You don't dare to call. I know you. What about you? Call me. Go. What? Give me your Skype. This guy, he called me more than 20 times already, and now he's asking me to give him his time, to give him his give, unbelievable. Give me your Skype. Maybe this guy is not no, maybe. Let us see who is this guy. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Am I talking to Christian Prince?
Yes, it's me. Who is talking?
Yes, I am Mamuna, Faraz mother.
Okay, how are you, lady? How are you doing?
Please talk to Faraz.
No, I want to talk to you. He can sit next to you. Can he sit next to you? Just watch over him, please. What do you want?
Are you scared of Ras? Because you didn't answer the question he has asked to you. You are cheater, liars, Christians.
Why we are cheater liars? Why? Why you hang up? Her name is Natasha. Natasha Shisti. Why we are liars? Why? Your brother, he have no idea what he's talking about. What liar? You Muslims are the bunch of liars. Your brother, he said Allah have no foot, and we proved to him that he have foot. Your brother, he said Allah have no eyes, and we proved to him Allah have eyes. He said he have no hands, and we prove him that. So you are the liars. You Muslims who keep lying to us about we preserve the Quran, we show him that the verse eaten by the goat. Everything your brother he called me and spoke about it was a lie. So who is the liar? Who is the liar? The one who say to me that his God is not a foot, but he is. He have no hands, but he does. He have no eyes, but he does. The one who says to us that show me where Jesus said I'm God, show me a verse, and then when we show him the verse, he said, oh, it does not mean that. And when I ask him, can Muhammad say the same? Okay, let us say it does not mean that. Why Muhammad did not say the same? That the one who see me, he saw Allah. No problem. You Muslims are a moving library, Wikipedia of lying. You lie about everything. Even your prophet, he said, the man he can lie in 3 cases. One of them is what? Lying to his wife. Hey, the mother of Faraz, how many times your husband he did lie to you? Halal lie. What kind of religion is encouraging lying, even to the family members? How many times you lied to your husband? What kind of a marriage? This marriage is based on lying. You lied to your husband lied to you, and you call that a life of honesty? Once a Muslim, he says to me, what if your wife, she asked you if she is pretty? So now the husband of the mother of Faraz, she is going to ask him, am I pretty, my husband? And she don't look pretty. So he will say to her, absolutely, you look so beautiful, look so beautiful. What kind of religion this religion is? This is the explanation of lying to the wife. Unbelievable. Who is calling? Oh, hey, Nightmare, how are you?
Yeah, if I was online.
I don't know. I'm calling you. Everybody hear me? Everybody. So, all right, no problem. What do you want to say, Nightmare? What do you want to say? Go ahead. Go straight on the topic. What do you want to say?
Okay, you were. I hear you about talking about the Allah. He was one that is going to be responsible of collecting the Quran.
Yeah.
And not the Ottoman. You know.
So who is the one, according to Islam, is responsible to collect the Quran? Is it Allah or Uthman?
Well, first it was collected by Abu Bakr, the first collection.
That's another question. That's another question. The Quran is collected. The one you have in your hand right now is collected by who?
The one is put in the Qudus by Uthman, but first collection it was done by Abu Bakr.
Okay. Do you have the book of Abu Bakr?
Uthman used the
no, don't tell me Uthman used. Do you have, the question is very simple, do you have the book of Abu Bakr?
Is the book of Uthman. Uthman used the copies of Hafsa had when Abu Bakr did the collection, he put those copies in Hafsa's house. When Uthman, let me finish. Okay. When Uthman he wants to put the Quran in the Codex, he asked Hafsa to give him those copies.
And what he did with the copies, and what he did with the copies, did he burn it or he use it?
They say he returned it back to Hafsa.
So now we have. So now we have.
And he burned.
So okay. So he burned. So what he burned then? What he burned?
Then he burned the copies, the personal copies of the others disciples, including his copy.
Why he burned his own copy?
Well, he wants to, because it's personal. He wants to have official copy.
Okay,
personal copy was not accepted. It was done by one person.
Okay.
The copy that he did, it was done by many.
The Quran you have right now in your hand, is this a copy from who?
The one you have now is Uthman, but you say it was collected. Allah is one who's going to collect.
No. Okay, hold on.
Did you check what the tafsir says about the verse?
Hold on. We will go to the tafsir, no problem. It says, Inna alayna jam'uhu wa Qur'an. Who is the one is talking?
Okay.
Who is the one is talking? Who is the one is talking?
Allah is talking.
Okay, when he say Inna alayna, who is alayna here? Go back to who? Go back to Uthman?
Go back to Allah.
Okay, so it is Allah saying it is on us, which means him, to collect the Quran. Do you agree?
To collect it in the Prophet chest. That's what the tafsir says.
Okay,
he's going to collect in the Prophet chest, not in the Codex, not in the book.
All right. Are you saying the Prophet he remembered the Quran?
Well, that's what it says. It's in Prophet chest. That's what the tafsir says. It didn't say I'm going to collect it in the Codex in the book. You were totally wrong. This
is not the question. I'm asking you.
Well, you have to admit that you were wrong. First.
No. You will see who's wrong. Do you believe? You just say that the Prophet, the Quran mean that Allah will preserve the Quran in the chest of the Prophet. Is that correct?
That's what the tafsir.
Don't tell me that's what. Tell me. I want your answer. I want a confirmed answer. Are you saying to me, and you believe that Allah he meant by this that the Quran will be preserved in the chest,
will be collected in the Prophet's chest? Yes.
Okay. Did the Prophet of Islam forget any Quran?
Yeah, maybe he has forgotten, like any other human being. Probably he forgot something.
This is another question. Did he preserve the Quran or not preserve the Quran? If he forgot one verse, it means he is not preserving the Quran. So the question is very simple. Did your Prophet forget the Quran or not?
No, not the whole Quran. Maybe he forgot some verses.
Maybe he forgot some verses. Guys, did you hear it? Maybe he forgot some verses. So this verse in the Quran is a lie, because Allah saying, and you just said that it's what he meant, that Allah will preserve the Quran in the chest of the Prophet, and you just admitted now that maybe the Prophet he forgot some.
He's a human being.
It doesn't matter. Do Allah know that he is all of you Muslims are a human being. So what the point? All of you are a human being at the end of the day. So you are the one who said, not me, that this verse mean that the Quran is going to be preserved in the chest of the Prophet. That's your answer, not mine. I've already heard you, and I asked you 4 times. I asked you 4 times.
That's the answer of the scholar.
Don't be stupid now. Don't be stupid now. If you don't believe in it, don't tell me that the answer of the scholar.
No.
Okay. I asked you. Do you believe in this? You said yes.
Of course, I believe.
Okay.
And
so how the Prophet forget? How the Prophet forget? If your God, listen. If your God said, I will make you go inside the fire, and fire will not burn you. Can Allah do that?
Of course He can do that.
Thank you very much. So if Allah said that, and then you go inside the fire and you get burned, it's mean Allah is a liar. Now here, Allah, He said, according to you, that this verse mean that Allah will preserve the Quran in the chest of the Prophet.
No. It doesn't say preserve. It's a jama'. Like the difference between.
So what does that mean? Jama'? What jama' mean?
Put it together. That's what
okay, put it together. Why it was? What do you mean put it together? Muhammad, he have a book inside him and put it together.
Nah, he will put it together. Don't be stupid. Don't use that kind of language.
Listen. Okay, let me get you busted. Let me get you busted. What is
you don't know Arabic.
What is the
interpretation?
Abdul, let me spank you live on air. What is the interpretation you like us to read together on air for this verse?
We are check Ibn Kathir. Yes.
Okay, Ibn Kathir. Hold on.
Give me the verse. Give me the verse number so I can check.
Give me the verse number. You are talking about the verse and you are giving me the explanation of the verse. You do not know the verse number yet?
Yeah, no, I'm not. Of course, nobody know the verse number exactly because I remember the verse. I remember the interpretation, but I don't remember the number.
Hold on, Abdul. Listen.
Give me so I can help you.
Hold on. Let me get you. You choose Ibn Kathir, so live with it. Are you sure you want Ibn Kathir? Final choice.
Yeah, look for Ibn Kathir. Yes, no problem. Okay. But give me the numbers of verse so I can look for you.
No problem. Here we go. I will go to Ibn Kathir and let us see what Ibn Kathir says about this verse. All right. All right. I'm just looking for Ibn Kathir.
Give me the number. Give me the number.
I do not know even how to find the verse in his Quran.
I don't know. That's a stupid. Give me the number and I will find it.
I don't want to give it to you. I will make you suffer. Find it. I want to show everybody how stupid the Muslims are.
Because you always use the scholar. No, you didn't use the scholar. You use your interpretation.
You are trying to prove me wrong, but you do not know even the verse number. I mean, how stupid that?
I don't have to. I don't have to know the number.
Why you don't have to?
No, it's not necessary.
You call me specifically to talk about it, but you do not know.
Yeah, I know the verse. I know interpretation. I don't. If I don't know the number, does not mean that I'm not. Right. I don't have a right to correct you. Yes, I have a right to correct you.
All right. Let us go and read together. All right. Read with me on the screen. This is Ibn Kathir, and this is your choice. I will give you the link in your Skype in case.
Why you don't want to give me the number? Give me the number.
I want everybody to laugh at you.
No. Give me the number.
I'm telling you, I want everybody to laugh at you.
What? No. Give me the number.
Why you cannot look for the number by yourself? What's wrong?
What? You are you gonna give me time? 10 minutes to look for it? You want me to give me 10 minutes to look for it?
Open the verse. It's in front of you, and the number is there. Read with me now. Read with me what Ibn Kathir says. I want you to read it for me yourself.
You gave it to Ibn Kathir in Arabic or in English?
I gave you the link and the text in front of me in Arabic. You can read it. Read it for me. You said it does not mean to collect the Quran in his chest.
No. What?
It does not mean to preserve, right? It does not mean to preserve.
When I'm talking about you were saying that you were wrong when you say that
Does it mean
Allah, he says, gonna collect the Quran in
yeah. Okay, but you said,
no, don't try to make me another one. You're the one who is wrong.
Shut up, you stupid idiot. You said Ibn Kathir, he will prove me wrong, that this is not about preserving the Quran in the chest of the Prophet. You said that. Now Ibn Kathir in the front of us, read for me.
Listen, you were wrong. What you were telling you were telling Allah.
I will squeeze you like Jibreel. You are a liar. You are a liar. You said that it's not going. Muhammad is just a human, and he is not going to preserve the Quran. You said that. Correct?
I'm talking about jam'. It's not preserving jam'. The word jam'.
That's
is to collect.
Okay, now read with me. Then.
Preserving.
Now read
preserving
with me. Now read with me. So Muhammad.
You have to admit that you were wrong.
So no, I'm not wrong. You are the liar.
Because you said to the guy.
No. You are the liar. You are changing the topic.
Uthman, he told me no.
Don't scream.
The verse says Allah did.
Abdul.
You were wrong.
Abdul.
That guy he was
everybody will laugh at
talking
you.
about preserving the Quran in the chest of the Prophet.
So he did not preserve it. Did he preserve it or not? Did your Prophet preserve the Quran? Yes or no?
Don't admit that you were wrong first.
I'm not wrong, because the Quran says Inna alayna jam'ahu wa Qur'anahu.
Admit, you have to admit that you were wrong first.
Okay, let me get you busted. I will show you. I will show everybody how stupid you are, and how officially how stupid you are. Did Allah in the Quran says to Muhammad, you will never forget the Quran?
Admit first that you want to. Don't change.
We will see who will admit to idiot.
Wrong.
Did Allah say to Muhammad, you will never forget the Quran? Yes or no?
Admit first that you were wrong.
You said no, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. You are a donkey. You are
wrong.
Ibn Kathir support me. Ibn Kathir, you are the one who chose Ibn Kathir. It's in front of me. He support me. Inna alayna jam'ahu ay fi sadrika wa Qur'anahu ay an taqra'ahu. فإذا قرأناه listen أي بعد حفظه وتلاوته.
What it means في صدرك?
Do you see حفظه? الحفظ.
Yeah, I said. What do you mean in صدرك?
What حفظ mean? What حفظ mean?
Yeah, preservation. Yes. And what is صدرك?
So Muhammad is going to preserve the Quran. You said he will not preserve the Quran.
What is صدرك?
In your chest.
No, it's not in the book anymore. You told the guy it's in the book.
What in the book?
Well, go back in the video. You told the guy, did Uthman preserve the Quran or Allah? The guy said, because the one who Allah did. But Allah said in the Prophet chest.
Okay, so now you are saying, it's not even Allah, it's not even Muhammad, it's Uthman.
No. You were the one who asked the guy, did Uthman preserve or Allah?
Let us not to shout.
The guy said, Uthman preserved it. No, wrong. Allah in Quran says he's the one who's going to preserve the Quran.
Let us go back. Let us go back from zero.
Allah said, I will preserve it in the Prophet chest.
Okay, so now you admitted that Allah will preserve it in the Prophet chest.
Not in the book. You're wrong.
Okay, so now you admitted.
You were wrong.
You just admitted. Why you idiot? You said to me that it's not going to be preserved a second ago.
No. Were you wrong or not?
No. I'm not wrong. You are the one.
No, yes, you
see
wrong.
How you get yourself busted?
Because now,
a minute ago, you are the one who said to me, you are lying. It's not going to be preserved. The Prophet is just a human, and now you just admitted.
I just said you are.
No. Let me mute you. Because you are shouting. I will give you a mic. Don't talk. Listen carefully, guys. Did he say you did lie to the guy and you told him that Allah in the Quran saying he will preserve the Quran, and then he said this is verse speaking about is going to be collected in the chest of the Prophet, not preserved. And he said to me, where did you get the word preserved from? Can you see it? And then I said to him, okay, which interpretation you want me to? I said to him, are you saying that it's going to be preserved in the chest of the Prophet? He said, no, it does not say preserve. It says it's going to be collected. So I asked him again, does that mean it's going to be preserved? He said, no, nowhere it says preserve. I said, which interpretation you like us to read? He said, Ibn Kathir. All right. So we went to Ibn Kathir and he just admitted that it meant to preserve in the chest of the Prophet. The mic is yours and we are listening. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening now. It's your time.
Okay. You told the guy who collected the Quran, he told you, man, and you told him you are wrong because Allah has said in the Quran, I'm the one who's gonna collect the Quran.
Does it say that or no? Am I right? Lying? Does it say in the Quran, Allah he said I will collect the Quran? Yes or no?
In the Prophet chest.
No. Does it say in the Quran in the Prophet chest? Does the Quran says I will collect the Quran in the Prophet chest?
The interpretation it says in the Prophet chest.
So the Quran does not say the word chest, correct?
It doesn't say chest, but the interpretation says it.
Does the Quran mention anywhere the name of Muhammad about collecting the Quran in his chest?
Well, in the Jam'a Quran, you mean Jam'a? I mean he's gonna collect it in the Prophet chest.
No, no,
That's
no.
what the
I'm asking you.
interpretation
Hold on, nightmare. Does it say in the verse anywhere, I'm going to collect the Quran in the chest of the Prophet Muhammad, or it says, I will collect the Quran and I will recite it?
Yes, I will collect the Quran. Yes, that's what it says. It doesn't
Thank you
mention.
very much.
Doesn't mention.
So it doesn't mention.
chest.
Okay, I ask you, just to go in time. I ask you, who is this verse? You said to me, this is not about Allah. This is about Muhammad. Correct?
What did you say? Repeat.
You said this verse is not about Allah is going to collect the Quran and reserve the Quran. It's about Muhammad's chest. Correct?
No, what I say, he's gonna collect the Quran.
Yes, yes, it's going to be in his chest, collected in his chest. You said that, correct?
Okay, but this is what you were wrong.
And then I ask you, does that mean that Allah he said that the Quran will be preserved in the chest of the Prophet? You said no, correct?
I say the verse doesn't say preserve.
No, you said no. You
said
said to me no. It's wrong. It's recorded, nightmare. It's recorded. People will go just 2 minutes. Okay.
Yes.
So you said it does not say. It doesn't say preserve. You are lying. You said that to me. In the front of me, it says he is going to preserve it. حفظه. What حفظه mean?
Okay. Well, let me finish. The word jam' that you have in the verse.
Does it say حفظه in the interpretation? You are the one who asked me to read Ibn Kathir. It's your choice.
Just the word jam'. I was wrong.
Why you did lie? Why you did lie? Why you did lie? Okay, so now do you agree that the word in Ibn Kathir, it says that the Prophet is going to be collected in his chest and he is going to preserve it? Yes or no?
Yes, that's what Ibn Kathir
guys
said.
Did he say that? Be my witness. But a minute ago, 2 minutes ago, you said the Prophet is just a human and he might forget some verses.
Yeah, he might forget some verses. Yes.
Okay, so how is going to be collected in his chest? And this is the promise of Allah, is going to be preserved, and you admit it says preserved, but is going to forget some verses.
What's wrong? Everybody forget. It's a human being.
But this is mean it's not preserved. If somebody forget, it's mean it's not preserved. Where is the preservation?
No.
Abdul, what the purpose? Abdul, listen. You are the one who said
mistake. That the correct way.
Don't scream. We cannot talk in the same time. You are the one who said it doesn't say preserved. Then I asked you which interpretation you want. You said Ibn Kathir. We went to Ibn Kathir, and you accused me of lying when I used the word preserve. It says nowhere it says preserve. We went to Ibn Kathir upon your choice and your elective choice, and Ibn Kathir says حفظه, which means you are going to preserve it. And now you are saying the Prophet might get some verses. So where is the preservation? It is a false preservation. The mic is yours.
No, it does not mean for, because if you make mistake, it does not mean that you're not preserved. I know sometimes something by heart, but when I want to read it, I make mistake. Not does not mean it's not.
So why Ibn Kathir? Why Ibn Kathir? Okay. Why you asked me to read Ibn Kathir, who said the preserve when it's not a preserve? You just said it doesn't mean he will preserve it. So why Ibn Kathir is lying? Are you saying Ibn Kathir is stupid now? Are you saying Ibn Kathir? Don't stop. Are you saying Ibn Kathir is wrong? And you are the one who chose for me Ibn Kathir to read it from. You're mine.
Like the word jam' mean to collect in Arabic.
This is not the topic now. You are the one who said it does not say anywhere to preserve. and you are the one who said this is not about Allah, it's about Muhammad, and you are the one who said go to Ibn Kathir, and now we are in Ibn Kathir and Ibn Kathir agree with me. So why you choose Ibn Kathir if he agree with me?
Ibn Kathir agree with you. You were telling to the guy, Allah is gonna, he's not
Okay,
the one.
okay, let me get you more busted. Let me get you more.
With you. No,
Abdul,
let me prove that you are wrong.
Let me give you a good spank. Let me give you a good spank. Let me give you a good spank.
The guy,
Okay.
Allah is the one who's gonna collect the Quran.
All right,
not
okay.
man.
Yes, it's Allah. It says Allah. It says Allah. It says Allah. It says Allah. Now listen carefully. Did Allah? Did Allah? You admitted. You admitted. Hold on. Nightmare. We cannot talk at the same time. Be civil. Just hold on. Hold your horses.
Saying that collection has to do with the Prophet chest.
Abdul. We talk about this.
People, they can go back to the tape and they cannot see it.
Abdul,
you were wrong.
Okay. Abdul, listen carefully. Listen to the question carefully. Oh, sorry. My mistake. This started. Hold on. All right. Listen carefully, Nightmare. Did Allah say the Prophet he is capable to preserve the Quran, and he will? Yes or no?
In the verse, Allah he said, "Inna alayna jama."
No, this is not the question. The question is very simple. Either you say, Nightmare, don't play games. Either you say yes or no. Does Allah says anywhere that Muhammad is going to preserve the Quran?
That's another verse.
Did I say? I didn't say anything. I said does it say in the Quran that, because that verse you quote for me again, it says Allah will preserve, not Muhammad. It doesn't mention the name of Muhammad.
It says
so
that Allah will preserve.
I'm asking you a very simple question. Either you say yes or no. Does the Quran anywhere? Does the Quran anywhere says anywhere that Allah will make Muhammad not to forget the Quran?
If any verse, I don't recall any verse like that. If you have shown to me,
so there's no verses. Okay, no, I'm not going to show you anything now. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that Ibn Kathir must be wrong, because if nowhere in the Quran says Muhammad preserved the Quran, so the interpretation of Ibn Kathir which you chose must be wrong.
Repeat what you said. What is your question?
If Ibn Kathir is saying that the Prophet is going to preserve the Quran, and there's no. Okay.
What does it say?
It says حفظه بعد حفظه وتلاوته. What's wrong with you? You speak Arabic. I speak Arabic. It's in front of your eyes.
وحفظه, I mean God is going to preserve.
Who is going to حفظه? Who? It says أي بعد حفظه وتلاوته نبينه لك ونوضحه. Talking to who? Talking to Muhammad.
I mean, after Allah.
Yeah, and who is the one? Who is going to do? Who is the one who? من الذي سوف يحفظ. Listen, من الذي سوف يحفظ. Who is the one? Who is the one will practice حفظه here in this sentence? Who is the one?
After حفظ, I mean.
Okay, who is the one who will do حفظه? Nightmare. You are the one who said this means preserve. Now you are changing your mind.
Allah is going to preserve it.
Allah, he will preserve it?
Allah, yes, Allah will preserve it.
Okay, let me shut you up and show everybody that you are a person who do not know Islam. Here we go. A second, guys, he said to me, the verse does not say Allah will preserve it. It says Muhammad. Now he go back to what I said in the beginning.
No, don't put words in my mouth. Don't put words in my mouth.
You just said Allah will preserve it, not Muhammad.
No, you're putting words in my mouth. I never said that.
Abdul, do you want us to go back and play the audio from the beginning when you call me? You are the one who said you did lie to the guy saying that Allah will preserve the Quran. It's not Allah. It says that this is about Muhammad, and you go and read the interpretation.
No, that's not what I say. I say you. Why did you want me to repeat that 1,000 times? I said you told the guy who collect the Quran. The guy told you Uthman. I told him no. Allah said the Quran, I will collect the Quran. I
Okay.
told you, no, this is when Allah he said the verse that he was talking about collection of the Quran in prophet chest. He was not talking about the Quran, collection of the Quran in codex.
Okay, so you are saying, okay, so
and you were
okay,
you
okay.
were wrong.
Let us
You
make
were
it clear.
wrong
Let us
to
make it
that.
clear.
And you have,
Let us,
and you have to admit,
nightmare.
you are
Let us
wrong.
make it clear. Let us make it clear. I want from you a final answer. Who is the one who preserved the Quran, Muhammad or Allah?
The Quran says Allah will preserve the Quran.
This is not a question.
It's written. It's written.
Choose one from me. Choose.
Nightmare.
Okay, no problem. I want a clear answer for you. So you,
we will
okay.
preserve.
I want you to give me a clear answer so you don't play games later. Who is the one who preserved the Quran? Either you say Muhammad or Allah. Which one?
Allah.
Allah. So Muhammad is not, his duty is not to preserve the Quran. Nowhere. It's Allah.
Allah. That's what the verse says.
Tell me, is this the verse? I am talking to you as a Muslim. You are the one who is teaching me right now. I'm learning from you. I want you to give me your final answer. Your final answer is the one. Your final.
Allah says, I will
okay.
preserve.
Allah says. So
Allah said the
okay.
first
So it's not Muhammad. You agree? It's not Muhammad. It's Allah.
Allah. Yes. That's
okay.
what.
Guys, be my
what
witness. Be my witness. It's not Muhammad. It's Allah. So how Allah he say in this verse the following? Let us read together. I hope you will not hang up now and say I need to go and sleep. سنقرؤك فلا تنسى. Chapter 87 verse number 6. What does that mean? We are going to make you recite or tell you the recitation and you will never forget it. Does it say that?
It doesn't say the word never. What is the word never?
فلا تنسى.
You will not forget. So, there is no word never. Why did you insert the word
never? You just said you will not forget. What does that mean?
Yeah, will not forget doesn't mean you will never.
If I say you will not forget, that means you will not forget. You stupid, you idiot. If I say to you, you will not, you will not forget. So okay, when Allah he say,
no, it doesn't say that.
Is the order of Allah, is the order of Allah absolute? Okay, so are you saying, Abdul, are you saying Allah he said to him, you will not forget, but Allah he don't mean it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Of course.
He don't mean it.
Can't forget.
He don't mean it. Allah he don't mean it. He told him, you will not forget, but he don't mean it, right?
Yeah, it can happen. It can happen because there are many
what does that mean?
Quran,
guys,
it
could happen.
I will say you will not commit sin.
Guys,
it doesn't mean
it could
that
happen.
people are not going to commit
if Allah he is God, if you say you will not die, you will not die.
No,
if Allah is God, what do you mean it will not happen?
Give me time,
listen.
I show you many verses when Allah
okay, hold on. Is that your interpretation, or this is the interpretation of a scholar that it could happen?
I mean, the Prophet can forget. Yeah, it can happen.
No, that's not the question. That's not the question. The interpretation of the verse I just gave you, where Allah he says, I'm going to make you, I will recite for you, and you will not forget. Who is the one who said that does not mean he will not forget? Is that you, Mr. Nightmare, or this is
no, sorry. What the problem I have with you that you put?
Who is the one? Okay, give me the answer. Who is the one who taught you it does not mean he will not forget?
No, I didn't say that.
So what it means? It says, read for me. This is your Muslim translation. Guys, hold on. Let me mute him. It doesn't. Yeah, it's a never, because God, when He say you will not forget, it means you will not forget. That's it. That's a never. If God said you will not die, it means you will not die. That's forever. That's it. God, this is God, Abdul. This is not a joke. If God he says to you, you will not die, you will not die. You will not forget, you will not forget. So what do you mean? That doesn't mean that he will not forget. It says, and you will not forget. And the verse is in front of us. We will make you recite, so you shall not forget. The mic is yours. We are listening.
Huh?
We are listening.
Why did you put the word never?
It says it's mean forever, because you will not forget.
No.
Okay.
Put the word never.
Yeah, it says that. It says that you will never forget.
No. There is no word never there.
When Allah he says you will not, you shall not, about the future. Is that about the future? Shall not forget?
Okay, but what is the word never?
Okay, does it say, this is your Muslim translation, does it say, and you will not forget, which means the future you will not forget?
Yeah, but where is the word never?
That's it. If I say you will not forget in the future, that's mean you will not forget.
People heard it. People heard it. You use the word never. There is no never there.
See, guys, hold on. Let me put you in a mute in a second, please. Don't talk, guys. In the beginning, he said it is not the duty of Allah to preserve the Quran. 3 minutes after, from claiming that it is the chest of the Prophet where the Quran will be preserved, he switched, claiming that it is Allah will preserve the Quran, not the Prophet. Then I spank him again. I show him a different verse, because now he insists, as I said before, Allah is the one who preserved the Quran. So he said no in the beginning. Then he said yes after that, but yet he claimed that I was wrong, and now he agreed with me. Then he changed his mind and he switched again, and now we are showing him a verse in the Quran saying that the Prophet shall not forget Quran, and he admitted that the Prophet is just a human, he forgot Quran. So the promise of Allah here is a promise of a false God, because if God he said something is going to happen. Isn't it the Quran says if Allah wants something to be, he say be, and it's going to be. Kun fayakun. So Allah said don't forget. The normal thing to happen, you will not forget, and you will never forget, because forgetfulness is not part of your nature no more. For Allah said you will not forget. This is not a choice. This is an order from someone who claimed to be God. If God he says to me you will not sleep, can I sleep for a little bit? No, for he said you will not sleep, that's it. If God he said you will not die, should I die for 2 years or 3 years and then come back to life? No, he said you will not die. The verse is so clear, you shall not forget. But now because he got busted, he got spanked badly, switch him from A to C, from C to B, from B to A. He looked like a monkey and he looks so stupid. So now what we get from this, that the Quran, according to Nightmare, in the beginning it was the Prophet will collect the Quran in his chest, then it was Allah will preserve the Quran. Then Allah he said nowhere in the Quran, according to Nightmare, that it is the Prophet he will collect the Quran or he will preserve the Quran. Sorry, to preserve the Quran. But the Quran says it is the Prophet who will preserve the Quran, because you will not forget is about preservation. For what? For the recitation of what? Of the Quran. The mic is yours, Nightmare. I'm going to go make some tea and you can talk as much as you want. Go ahead.
Okay, first he lied. I never say that Allah is not the one who's gonna preserve the, you know, he lied. When he talked to
Abdul, it is recorded. It's recorded. Why you are stupid? People.
No, because you don't understand English.
What do you mean? What do you mean? It's it is recorded. You call me. You call me for this purpose. You call me. Listen. You call me just to prove to everybody that I did lie when I said Allah will preserve the Quran. You call me for this reason.
No. You're talking about. No, not talking about. You're talking about the collection. You told the guy who collect.
Just go. Stupid idiot. Guys, is it him? I want everybody to go back in the you know what? I'm going to go back in the recording. Hold on. I will do it myself. Don't call me right now, Nightmare. I'm going to call you back. All right? Let me go back in the recording a little bit. Everybody will hear your conversation with me. Hold on. Doesn't mention the name of Muhammad.
Yeah. It says
so the Prophet is just a human, and now
we're saying that.
I want to go from the beginning when he called me. Hold on. I'm just looking for Ibn Kathir. Hold on. Go inside the fire and we'll fire Prophet, forget the Quran or not. I will go in the beginning where he called me.
The one we have now is Uthman, but you say was collected. Allah is one who's going to collect.
No. Okay, hold on.
Did you check what the tafsir says about the verse?
Hold on. We will go to the tafsir. No problem. It says, Inna alayna jam'uhu wa Qur'an. Who is the one is talking?
Okay.
Who is the one is talking? Who is the one is talking?
Allah is talking.
Okay. When he say Inna alayna, who is alayna here? Go back to who? Go back to
go back to Allah.
Okay, so it is Allah saying it is on us, which means him, to collect the Quran. Do you agree?
To collect it in the Prophet chest. That's what the tafsir says.
Okay, see guys, to collect it in the Prophet chest. Now we continue.
He's gonna collect in the Prophet chest,
let
not
me
in
ask
the
you.
codex, not in the book.
All right. Are you saying the Prophet he remembered the Quran?
Well, that's what it says. It's in Prophet chest. That's what the tafsir.
Guys, he said now that the Quran, the Prophet will remember the Quran. This is what he said. I said, are you saying the Prophet will remember the Quran? He said, yes, that's what it said. And then 2 minutes after, he said the Prophet he forget Quran.
Says he didn't say I'm gonna collect it in the codex in the book. You were totally wrong. This
is not the question. I'm asking you.
Well, you have to admit that. You have to admit that you were wrong.
No. You will see who's wrong. You have to admit it. You are wrong about what? That Allah will preserve the Quran. You see? You have to admit it that Allah will preserve the Quran. You are wrong when you say that. But now he is debating me, trying to prove it. Do you believe? You just say that the Prophet, the Quran mean that Allah will preserve the Quran in the chest of the Prophet. Is that correct?
That's what this. That's what this.
Don't tell me that's what. See, guys, he just admitted now again that the tafsir says Allah will preserve the Quran in the chest of the Prophet. Let me play it again. Here we go. For the slow one. Not the question. I'm asking you.
Well, you have to admit that. You have to admit that you were wrong.
No. You will see who's wrong. Do you believe? You just say that the Prophet, the Quran mean that Allah will preserve the Quran in the chest of the Prophet. Is that correct?
That's what this. That's what this.
Don't tell me that's what. Tell me. I want your answer. I want a confirmed answer. Are you saying to me, and you believe that Allah he meant by this that the Quran will be preserved in the chest?
Will be collected in the Prophet's chest. Yes.
Okay. Did the Prophet of Islam forget any Quran?
Yeah, maybe he has forgotten, like any other human being. Probably he forgot something.
This is another question. This is another question. Did he preserve the Quran or not preserve the Quran? If he forgot one verse, it means he is not preserving the Quran. So the question is very simple. Did your Prophet forget the Quran or not?
No, not the whole Quran. Maybe he forgot some verses.
Maybe he forgot some verses. Guys, did you hear it? Maybe he forgot some verses. So this verse in the Quran is a lie. Because Allah saying, and you just said that it's what he meant, that Allah will preserve the Quran in the chest of the Prophet, and you just admitted now that maybe the Prophet he forgot some.
He's a human being.
It doesn't matter. Do Allah know that he is all of you Muslims are a human being, so what the point? All of you are a human being at the end of the day. So you are the one who said, not me, that this verse mean that the Quran is going to be preserved in the chest of the Prophet. That's your answer, not mine. I have already heard you, and I asked you 4 times. I asked you 4 times.
That's the answer of the scholar.
Don't be stupid now. Don't be stupid now. If you don't believe in it, don't tell me that. So he confirmed again that the verse is speaking about preserving the Quran in the chest of the Prophet. Look how many times he confirmed it. But then 2 minutes after, he would say no. It is Allah who preserved the Quran. I mean, it's recorded. It is there in the front of your eyes, and it's still they lie, and he deny it. He said, I did not say that. Where I said that? Where I said that? It's recorded. You said that. You said that the Prophet chest is where the Quran will be preserved. And then 2 minutes after, he said, no, nowhere in the Quran it says the Prophet will preserve it. It is Allah who will preserve it. The answer of the scholar.
No.
Okay, I asked you, do you believe in this? You said yes.
Of course I believe.
Okay,
and
so how the Prophet forget? How the Prophet forget? If your God, listen. If your God said, I will make you go inside the fire, and fire will not burn you. Can Allah do that?
Of course he can do that.
Thank you very much. So if Allah said that, and then you go inside the fire and you get burned, it's mean Allah is a liar. Now here, Allah he said, according to you, that this verse mean that Allah will preserve the Quran in the chest of the Prophet.
No. It doesn't say preserve. It's jam'. The difference.
You see, guys, just a minute ago he said it's going to preserve. Now it's me collect. The same. I mean, in the 5 minute, he contradict himself tons of time. Nightmare, call me. Call me, Abdul. Let us continue this comedy. Yeah, I am tricky. Why not? Why am not? I trick the Muslims to show them how stupid they are because they are liars. I make you say you lie, and then I get you busted. This is what I do. You call it tricky, you call it whatever you want. Who care? It's not my fault that I'm smart and you Muslims are stupid. Yes, nightmare. So
Okay.
So who is going to collect the Quran? Final answer, Allah or Muhammad?
Where?
Don't tell me where. I'm asking you as a Muslim.
No. Where, in the book or in the Prophet's chest?
So what does that mean in chest? Did Allah write Quran by his hand?
No. What? Don't ask what Allah is going to do. That's not.
Don't tell me where. Don't tell me where. Who is going to preserve? Who is going to preserve the Quran? Who is going to preserve the Quran? I don't care how he preserve it.
Who's going to preserve the Quran? Is going Allah.
Allah. How? How?
Well, how? I mean, you know, the Quran is not. People.
No, I don't know. I don't know. No, you tell me. You tell me. How Allah preserved the Quran? I'm asking you. Tell me how.
How? By making people memorize it.
So not Muhammad.
No, that's the job of Allah. He's gonna make you memorize it. This is how.
What is the job of Allah? What is the job of Allah?
Allah make you memorize the Quran.
Okay. Allah will make the Muslims memorize the Quran or forget the Quran.
He's gonna make them memorize the Quran. That's why Muslims.
The verse in front of us. The verse.
Allah give them.
Okay. Can you show me one verse in the Quran? Can you show me one verse in the Quran that says that Allah will make the Muslim memorize the Quran?
What you just mentioned the verse to me that
this one is about Muhammad. This is about Muhammad.
Well, the same thing. Muhammad also.
No, you say. I asked you. Is it Muhammad or the people or Allah? You said it is the people. So now this verse is speaking about Muhammad.
No. I'm not saying just the.
So now, can you show me one verse? This verse in front of us is about Muhammad. He will not forget the Quran. Can you show me one verse in the Quran? It says that the Muslims will not forget the Quran.
Not necessarily. If I don't show you the verse, it means that the Muslims gonna forget the Quran.
There's another question. There's another question. Why Allah he says? Why Allah he said? I just approve to you. I just approve it. I have evidence in front of your screen. It says Allah he promised Muhammad that you will not forget. You shall not forget. Allah he did not give the promise to the Muslims. He gave the promise for one person. His name is Muhammad. So who is the one who preserved the Quran?
Allah.
So why he's saying to Muhammad you should not forget?
What do you mean? Why he said to Muhammad?
What the point of saying to me, and you will not forget it if you will forget it? What the point of this promise? I mean, if I say to you,
okay, wait a minute. When he say you go to forget, you mean the whole Quran is gone? That's what he's trying to say.
My friend, does he say to him you will not forget all the Quran or part of it? He said you will not forget. So you will not forget anything. Whatever I say to you, you will not forget. This is the promise. I will recite to you. He recite what? Songs? He recite for him to be dancing or recipe about how to make food? No. He recite Quran. So I will recite to you and you will not forget. So the promise not to forget what? Quran. Correct?
Yeah, he will not forget the Quran.
You will not forget the Quran. Did he say you will not forget all the Quran, some of the Quran? No. He said you will not forget the Quran. So the Quran is the Quran. Anything is Quran. He will not forget. Doesn't matter. A chapter, a verse, a word.
Does it say that?
It says that. That's what it says. This is what it says. Okay, let me get you busted. One more. Which interpretation you want me to read for you about this verse? Choose one.
Yeah, no, you're laughing. You have to
because you are stupid. Because you are stupid. What do you mean wrong? By calling me,
going to collect the Quran.
by calling me, you just prove me right, you idiot. What do you mean I'm wrong? In the beginning, is you said it is not Allah. Allah will not preserve the Quran. It is in the collecting the Quran in the chest of the Prophet. I said, are you sure? He said, yes. I said, okay, let us go to which interpretation you want. We want to Ibn Kathir. We don't want to play the video again. So you switch. In the beginning, it was not Allah will collect the Quran. It was the chest of the Prophet will collect the Quran. Then you said it's not about preserving the Quran, it's about just collecting the Quran. Then we read Ibn Kathir and we find it says that he is going to do hifz to the Quran, which means to preserve the Quran. And then I ask you, the Prophet, he will forget some Quran or not? He said, obviously, I believe in that, he will not forget. And then he said after that, when I got you busted, he said, oh, the Prophet is just a prophet, a human, he can forget. Then I showed you this verse where Allah, he made a promise that he will not forget anything. Because when you say you will not forget, it means you will not forget. Nightmare. I really feel sorry for you. Do you want to denounce Islam, my friend? Take the mic.
You Ottoman don't hear it. That's it. You say that
nightmare.
Who collected.
Nightmare.
But Allah is, I'm the one who's gonna collect the Quran.
Everyone heard you. Everyone heard you. Everyone heard you.
Allah, he was not talking about the Quran that we have. In the book. He was talking about the Quran in the Prophet chest. Admit that you were wrong.
The one we have, guys, did you hear this? The one we have is not the one in the Prophet chest.
No, that's not what I'm talking. We're talking about writing down in the Codex.
So Allah, he don't want the Quran to be written?
The one written in the Codex, it was not by
okay. So let's make it clear. Let's make it clear. It was not the wish of Allah to write down the Quran. Is that correct?
No, that's a stupid question. We are talking about.
Okay, my friend. We are talking about nightmare. Let us say it's a stupid question, huh? As you said, no problem. Can you answer the stupid question? Is it the will of Allah to make the Quran to be written as a book, or Allah, he want the Quran to be only in the chest of the Prophet?
We don't know. We don't know.
Why you are saying you do not know?
Because
why you are saying? So why you are saying?
We don't know.
Why you insist about the chest and now you do not know? Why you insist? Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Did Allah in the Quran use the word book?
Yes.
Okay. Where is the book which Allah he spoke of?
The book in Arabic, it does not mean the book like it mean in English. You get many pages. Only on page. It's called a book.
Okay. No, you are wrong. The word mushaf, it can be one page.
What is the word mushaf?
Okay. Let me ask you what the word mushaf mean.
It's not mentioned in the Quran. The word mushaf.
No, not mentioned.
No.
Why is not mentioned?
Why you didn't know? If you didn't know that you mean you have no degree.
Okay.
Probably
so
because
the word never mentioned in the Quran. The mushaf. Listen, guys. Listen to this.
Must know that.
Listen to this. Guys, the word mushaf is not in the Quran. Is that correct?
It's not mentioned.
All right. Why the Quran is called mushaf then?
It's just a name. Give it to it like later. It's like the word Bible is not mentioned in the Bible.
All right. Nowhere in the Quran, nowhere in the Quran, this word is mentioned. Is that correct?
No, I don't think so.
All right. And are you looking at the screen? Are you looking at the screen?
Okay, show me the word.
I'm showing you tons of verses in the Quran speaking about the mushaf.
In Arabic, show it to me.
I'm showing it to you in front of you. Read. Look at the screen.
I don't see. The screen is still.
Oh, the screen is not coming. No, not people coming. They can't see it. Guys, do you see the screen? Is the screen is showing? Is the screen is showing for you guys?
The word mushaf is Ethiopian, Habashi.
No, okay. So guys, did you learn something now? The word mushaf is Ethiopian. So Allah is borrowing a word from the Ethiopian, but yet he claimed the Quran to be
Where
Arabic.
is okay? Show me
Anyway,
the word
it's in the front of you.
I
رسول
don't see it.
رسول من الله يتلو صحفا مطهرة.
Sohaf. That's not mushaf.
Yeah.
You idiot.
So what Sohaf mean? Is that doesn't Mushaf, you idiot?
Idiot.
So what Sohaf mean?
No.
What Sohaf mean? What Sohaf mean? What Sohaf mean? What Sohaf mean?
It's not mushaf.
What Sohaf mean?
Sohaf is not mushaf.
What? Okay, what Sohaf and what Mushaf? Explain to us.
No, it's mushaf. It's Ethiopian.
Abdul, what Sohaf and what Mushaf mean? Explain to us. I'm listening.
Idiots. Sohaf جمع صحيفة.
And what Mushaf mean?
So Sohaf is the plural of Sahifa. Sahifa is like a page.
All right.
What somebody with master's degree doesn't know that.
Does it say? Let me show you that you are. Let me show you that you are a donkey. You said Sohaf. You said Sohaf. You said you donkey. That Sohaf are for singular, correct? Did you say that?
No.
Did you say that?
Sohaf is for plural.
For plural.
Donkey.
Okay, Mushaf is for. Mushaf is for what?
Sahifa is singular.
No, that's not the question. This is not the question. We're not talking about Sahifa. We're talking about Mushaf and Sohaf. We are talking about Sohaf and Mushaf. Mushaf is a singular or plural name?
Sohaf is something else. Sohaf is like Sohaf is like maybe it's like scripture or something like that. It's not.
Is it written or not written? Is it written or not written?
No, the word mushaf is not written in the Quran. It's not.
No, listen to the question. The word Sohaf. The word Sohaf. Is it about pages, written pages, or it's about something else?
Written pages, but it's not mushaf. Mushaf is an Ethiopian word.
All right.
Sohaf
okay. So why you Muslims call the Quran mushaf if it's not meant to be called mushaf?
What do you mean? They gave it name. It's the whole thing.
Who gave it the Quran? Who gave it the name? What do you mean gave it the name? Why you call it mushaf if it is not mushaf? If it is not book?
The word mushaf is like a codex.
What codex? Okay, here the word Sohaf is the word Sohaf. Is the word okay. Is the word Sohaf is the same as the word mushaf? Is the word Sohaf is the same as the word mushaf?
No, it's not.
So what's the difference between them?
The difference between them is completely because the other one is an Arabic word, another one is Ethiopian word.
Okay, explain to me what this word mean and what the other word mean.
Sohaf, I mean, in you go if you want to give you a scholar definition, I can look at it and read it for you.
Okay. Now today you are our scholar. Today you are our scholar. What Sohaf mean? What Sohaf mean? What Sohaf mean and what Mushaf mean? Okay, just tell us what Mushaf mean and what Sohaf mean. Very simple. Just tell us what this mean and what this mean.
Mushaf is like codex.
What codex? What does that mean? I don't understand.
Right. Yeah, it's the problem. You don't know.
Is that a book?
I told you.
Okay. Is the word Mushaf? Okay. Is the Quran a codex? Is the Quran a codex? Is the Quran a codex?
Quran is it's like a codex. You write the books, pages like a chapter.
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
Books,
is the word Sohaf? Is the word Sohaf? Is a codex? Is the word Sohaf codex?
That's exactly. I will translate that as a codex.
Okay.
Codex.
So now you are saying the word Sohaf is codex and the word Mushaf is codex. Are you saying both are codex?
Yeah, according.
So why you are saying they are different? You stupid. Why you are saying to me they are not the same? Why you stupid? You said this one is Ethiopian and this one is Arabic. If they are both mean codex.
No, I didn't say idiot. Listen to me, you don't know English. I said the word mushaf mean codex. I didn't say sahifa mean
okay, codex. So what Sohaf mean? No, you said that. So what Sohaf mean? We go back from zero.
I didn't say that.
Okay, what the word Sohaf mean? We go from zero. What the word Sohaf mean? Is it codex?
No, I didn't say codex.
Okay, so what does mean? So what Sohaf mean?
Sohaf means pages.
Pages. Guys, it's a book then. It's a codex.
No, I didn't say that. Sahifa, I mean, something that what you want
So both they mean both. So both words they mean the same thing. Both of them they are pages.
No. Mushaf does not mean sahifas. No.
So okay,
different.
we go back from zero. What the word mushaf mean? Codex. Correct?
Codex.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many? Is it one page or many pages?
Huh?
It could be only one page or it can be many pages.
Now, a codex is not a page. Let me give you the definition.
No, don't. Just tell me the answer. Just short because we want to get the answer. Abdul. Okay. No. Just okay. Codex. Codex. Is this codex? Is it? It can be many pages or it have to be one page.
Let me just give you a.
No, don't give me. Just give me the answer. I want the answer.
No.
I want you to give me the answer. I'm going to type it on the screen. So codex, is it about one page or it's about many pages?
Just let me give you the name.
No, don't give me. I want the answer first. Is this codex, the word mushaf, is it about one page or many pages?
It's about books.
Books. Thank you very much. Now the word suhuf, is it books or one page?
Suhuf, it's pages.
I'm going to show everybody that you are a liar. What do you say? Challenge between me and you.
Let me show you what is the
No, I want to show you. Here we go. This is your translation. This is your Muslim translation. It says the books of Abraham and Moses. Why it says books?
No, that's it. Don't give me the translation.
Okay, which translation you accept?
You have to go. Okay.
Hold on. I want you in the front of everybody to tell me which interpretation you like to read for this chapter I'm reading for you.
The term is.
Don't tell me stop lying, stop playing games. I muted you. Don't talk. I want you to name for me the interpretation for the verse. Suhuf Ibrahim wa Musa. Which interpretation you think is going to support your statement that this is about pages, not about books? Give me the name of the interpretation. Let me get you busted.
And then the word mushaf.
Which one? Give me the interpretation you like. No, listen. Don't waste my time. Let me hit you in the nose and everybody will see you bleeding. Tell me the interpretation you like. Your choice.
You're picking one at you.
No, you. No, I want you to tell me the interpretation you like. The same as we did in Mikathir. Which one you like?
Put Ibn Kathir, no problem.
Okay, so you said I want everybody to remember that this does not mean books, it means pages. Read carefully. And he said, let us see Ibn Kathir, be my witness. It's recorded. Okay, here we go. We go here and we are going to search for it. All right, and we will find Ibn Kathir. We are in Ibn Kathir, my friend. Are you ready?
What you trying to say that the word mushaf?
Don't tell me I'm trying to say. Don't tell me I'm trying to say. You said Ibn Kathir. And you say this is not about a book, it's about pages. Correct? What is the pages of Moses and what is the pages of Abraham? Read for me. This is Ibn Kathir. Do you read it?
What are you talking about? In the Arab time, there were no books.
So now what are we going to buy? What do you mean no book? No book. What do you mean no book? The Quran keep calling. Abdul, what are you talking about? Are you stupid? We are talking about this verse. This verse is not even speaking about the Arab, you idiot. This verse is speaking about Moses and Abraham. You said that this verse is not about books. But this is about the book of Abraham and the book of Moses.
No. when you say the books in Arabic, it does not mean a book with pages 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like we
You are the one who said. You are the one who said this is not about.
So how it could be? It could be like sheet of paper or something like that. It's not really a book in the sense that we have in English.
Okay.
No.
So why Allah he called the Jews the people of the book if they don't have a book?
We're talking about the Jewish people. They have a book.
Okay, this verse speaks about the Jewish too.
No, but no. Abraham, he was not a Jew. Abraham.
What about Moses?
Well, Moses, according to the Muslim, he was a Muslim. He was not. Judaism has to do with the after Moses.
He was a Muslim. He was a Muslim.
Judaism.
Okay, so why Allah he called them Jewish if they are not Muslims? Why he called them Jewish? Why they are called Jews but yet still they are Muslims? He called them Jews as Muslims.
Right. He called Abraham and also he called them Muslims in the Quran.
Yeah, but you said the Jews are not Muslims.
I'm talking about the prophets. They were Muslims.
Abdul, let us go back to the point. Is the word? Can you find me one scholar support your statement that the word Suhuf does not mean the Torah and the book? Can you show me one? Just one.
From what I know, that only Abraham left.
I don't want from what you know. Can you show me one scholar?
Okay, but now you are changing the topic. First, you told me that the word Mus'haf is mentioned in the Quran.
Guys, read me.
When I asked you,
let me mute. Yeah, it is mentioned in the Quran because Mus'haf is Suhuf. This is how idiot you are. So you said you are the one who said it's not mentioned in the Quran. So if it's not mentioned in the Quran, why you Muslims call it Mus'haf? You said this is an Ethiopian word. So the Ethiopian is the one who call your name a book, Mus'haf, and you Arab take it from them. The fact is that your God Allah, your prophet, who is your God, he stole that word from the Ethiopian as you claim, and then he put it in the Quran. And this is why the Quran or the Muslims call the Quran and other books Mus'haf. The book of Moses is Mus'haf, and the book of Abraham is a Mus'haf, and the Quran is a Mus'haf. Here we will see that all the Muslim translation translate the word Suhuf, which Nightmare he said it does not mean books. All Muslim translation translate it as books. All of it. If we change the translation, let us go back. This is 87:18. Yusuf Ali. Let us see Yusuf Ali. Books of Moses, Abraham and Moses. Let us see there's different translation. Shakir. Remember, this is Muslim translation. Here is coming as the scriptures of Abraham and Moses. Okay. But remember, he is the one who said it's a codex. But this scripture must be written. Okay. The books of Abraham and Moses. Go back. Which one we didn't see yet? Muhsin Khan. The scripture of Moses and Abraham, and this scriptures is written as books. Actually, not only that, the Quran confirm that those suhuf is written by the hand of Allah. Allah he wrote the whole Torah for Moses. How Moses he get his suhuf? The one he is saying is just pages, not a book. This idiot. He got it by Allah hand, which is written by Allah hand on the tablet. And this idiot he said does not mean a book. So Allah did not give Moses a book. No, he gave him pages. You know. Nightmare. I'm going to ask you this question. Did Allah give Moses a book or suhuf? The mic is yours.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the answer. What Allah gave Moses? Did he give him written book or he gave him pages?
I'm gonna get you. give you the meaning of the word.
No, I want the answer. No problem. You can give me whatever you want. Allah, He gave Musa the suhuf. Is the suhuf was a book or it was pages?
No, it was not the book, the sense that we have right now in English. No.
I'm talking about the English now. Don't be stupid. I'm
Yeah,
asking
well,
you.
that's
Allah,
crazy, because
I'm not talking about the English one. Stupid idiot. Stop playing games. Did Allah? I'm not talking about English. I'm not going to talk about translation. Allah gave Moses a book or pages.
What if I say book? It doesn't mean the book that we have. Kitab
I'm not
in
talking
Arabic
about that.
does
I'm not talking
mean
about that.
book.
I'm talking about, did He give him written book or He gave him written pages?
Written pages, written book is the same thing in Arabic.
No.
No, it is the same thing.
Did He give him a written book or just written pages?
Written pages or written book in Arabic is the same thing.
No.
That's
Is
what
it a pages? A pages? A pages can be 2 pages, and it's not together.
Even one page in Arabic is called a book. Did you know that?
Listen. No, I'm talking about that verse in the Quran speaking. Allah gave Moses. He gave him what? What He gave him?
He gave him a kitab.
Okay, what that kitab contain? How many pages?
Several pages.
How many several?
Oh, we don't know.
Is it all the Torah?
Yeah, it must be all the Torah.
All the Torah. How big is the Torah?
I don't know how big it is.
400 pages.
In Quran,
how many pages?
Say.
Okay.
In the Bible, is
so
five books.
okay. So it is hundreds of pages, correct?
Yeah, it could be 100.
Okay, so it's a book.
Yeah.
What we call a book, for it is many pages.
Yeah. Why in Arabic only one page is called also a book?
You know, it's about what you meant by that. The verses here is speaking about a book. It's not about a page.
Okay. What is the مصحف مجلد أو كتاب يضم مجموعة من الصحف.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. So the dictionary just agreed with me.
No, but yeah.
Nightmare.
No, he doesn't agree with you.
What is the food you eat every day? Honestly, what do you eat every day? The Quran says clearly that Allah, He wrote the Torah by His hand, and the Torah is a big, huge book, all of it. You see, the Christians and the Jews believe that God gave the 10 Commandments to Moses, but you Muslims don't believe in that. You Muslims believe that the whole book was given to Moses on the tablet. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So it was a book. It was not pages.
Repeat your question.
Nightmare is very slow in his area. Allah, He wrote the whole Torah for Moses by His hand, all of it. Is that correct?
Yeah, but that's what it's not mentioned in the Quran. Maybe it's mentioned in the Hadith.
Okay. Hold on. And Allah, He wrote the interpretation for the Torah too. Is that correct?
Maybe it's in the Hadith. That's not in the Quran.
It's not in the Quran. Are you sure?
The Quran says that Allah wrote the Torah with His hand.
Yes.
I don't recall any verse where He says He wrote the Torah with His own hand.
Okay, let me show you. You see, Nightmare, I don't know what mosque you go to, and the one who teach you is an idiot. You know, if we go and we look in the Quran, it's getting dark here. I cannot even see the keyboard. Okay. وكتبنا له في الألواح من كل شيء موعظة وتفصيلا. We wrote for him in the tablet everything, from everything, with interpretation too. Like interpretation. Imagine the Torah is coming with interpretation. I mean, this is amazing how big is going to be the Torah is. Not only verses.
No. Repeat the verse what He says.
Abdul, a second ago you said you never heard of a verse like now, and now you are saying to me, no,
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah,
mean that. You
yeah.
never heard of it before. How come you get the meaning of this verse, but then you never heard of it before?
No, let me just repeat the verse.
Listen. A second ago, everybody heard you saying you never heard such a thing before.
Yeah, yes, I never heard
You
it.
did
Yes,
not even hear me correctly, and you are going to correct me. How is that? I mean, this is magical. That is no. You said no. You said no.
No, repeat the verse.
No. Why you said no? Why you said no? Then, if you did not hear the verse yet.
What do you say? I told you repeat the verse. That's it.
Okay. Listen. وكتبنا له في الألواح من كل شيء موعظة وتفصيلا لكل شيء. What does that mean? Translate for us.
The voice got cut.
Okay. Let me say it again. No problem. وكتبنا له في الألواح من كل شيء موعظة وتفصيلا لكل شيء. Interpret for us. Give us translation.
The word tafsil is detail.
Details. Okay. So what? Translate the whole thing for us. I'm listening. Translate. The whole sentence. We did read.
وكتبنا له, we have written to him من كل شيء, from everything, and in detail. Not interpretation. In detail.
Okay. What details mean?
In detail, you know what detail mean?
No,
detail mean in English.
What details mean?
Detail is not interpretation.
Let me explain to you, Abdul. It says وتفصيلا لكل شيء, an explanation for everything.
وتفصيلا لكل شيء, everything in detail.
Yeah. Why the details? What the point of the details? What the point of the details?
Everything in detail.
No, not everything in detail. No. وتفصيلا لكل شيء, interpretation for everything, explanation for everything. Do you agree or no?
According to my understanding.
Don't tell me according to your understanding. This is Arabic. This is Arabic. وتفصيلا لكل شيء.
If the scholar says interpretation, yeah, I could be wrong.
Okay. So is it? Okay. Let it go. So Allah, He wrote to Moses in the tablet everything, and after He said everything, or from everything, about everything, He added وتفصيلا لكل شيء. He already said from everything. So what تفصيلا mean? Already He said, I wrote everything for him. From everything, about everything.
وتفصيلا لكل شيء. He also repeat كل شيء the second time.
Right, but before it there is تفصيلا. Before it there is تفصيلا. So He wrote about it all, and now He confirmed that what He wrote, تفصيلا, explanation. Correct?
Does the scholar says tafsil mean explanation?
We will see what the scholar is saying. I'm asking you now.
That's because according to me, tafsil mean detail.
You keep saying according to you as if you are something like a big deal. What according? Who are you to say?
I'm not big deal. I never said I have master degree.
So don't tell me. Okay. So what tafsilan li kulli shay mean?
It could be explanation, but I want to see the scholar what the scholar has to say.
So it could be explanation. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it could be.
All right. Okay. So Allah, He wrote everything. So imagine how big this book is. So why you are saying it's pages? You said never been a book, and it's not about the book. But He wrote everything in the Suhuf to Moses by His hand. So He did not give him pages. He gave him a huge book. I feel sorry, by the way, for Moses. I mean, imagine. Imagine. Hold on. Imagine, guys. Imagine. Hold on. I'm going to mute you. Don't talk. You are muted, guys. Here, this is story proving to us how stupid the Quran is. Because what the Quran is saying here, that Allah, He wrote to Moses about everything with details. Not the Ten Commandments. Everything. Imagine if God want to write for us everything by His hand, how big the truck Moses he need to carry the tablet. Remember, those are tablets written in stones. And Moses have now to carry them all. And look, Nightmare, he said, it does not mean explaining. This is the translation of the Muslims, and he himself, he read for me always from Yusuf Ali. It says, we wrote for him the tablet in all matter, both commanding and explaining all things. So yes, it says Allah, he gave him the interpretation, because explaining is the interpretation, how to understand it by explaining. So always the Abdus, they come with the stupid answers, and they say to me, we never heard this before. The same as he said to me before, I never heard that God is a spirit. Sorry, not a spirit, in Islam. And then we get him busted. So always they speak to me and they say to me, I never heard this before. Where did you get this from? Where in the Quran it says Allah will not make Muhammad forget the Quran? I never recall. I mean, how many times this guy, he said to me just today, I never recall anything. Just in one call. And then I show him the verse. I never recall. I never recall. Where? I don't know. Where? I don't know. And I don't know if the scholars, they mean, if the scholars they say maybe, and then we show him what the scholars they say. So the word suhuf is about books, not about pages. And here imagine how stupid this lie is, that the poor Musas have to carry thousands of tablets, not hundreds, because here it says that he gave him in the written, the handwritten of Allah, about everything. I mean, do you know what everything mean? How many tablet Allah gave Moses? Million, 2 million, 7 million. How many books of interpretation we have for the Quran, and until now the Muslims even cannot explain the Quran. And why Allah, he gave Moses interpretation for his book, but he did not give Muhammad interpretation for his book? And how he can write everything about everything that will take Moses like a billion years to deliver it, not only to carry the tablet. Speaking to Muslims is like speaking to children who they argue, but they do not know they argue about what. Or what he know, he's speaking to Christian Prince, so whatever he say, I will say to him, you are wrong. And then we talk, and he got busted. Once after once after once after once. And this is the story always with the Muslims. Anyway, thank you very much, Nightmare. Today we have enough for one night. You can call us tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I will do a live podcast. Maybe, I'm not sure. But I think we have enough for today. And I hope you guys, you have a good time to go with us today. Feel free to invite Muslims to call me and to get me busted, and to show everybody how much ignorant I am. People who speak Arabic, people who don't speak Arabic, it doesn't matter. Actually, those who speak Arabic is a lot easier to get them busted, and to show everybody how ignorant they are. As you see, this guy, he speak Arabic, he go to the mosque, he pray 5 times a day, but each time we say to something to him, he say, I never recall. Where? I never recall. Nowhere. I never heard this before. Where it says, I never recall that the Allah Quran says you will not forget. Maybe in the hadith, hadith. You see, and when he talked to me, he tried to explore what I'm saying. He is sure from one thing, that this guy, when he says something, there is something coming. So now Nightmare, he starts saying, I am not sure, I never heard it. Is it the Quran? He's waiting for me to say yes, to cover how embarrassing it is that he never heard of this before. And then you ask yourself, how many times this guy did read his book? Never. Because why you never recall? And when you show him the verse saying that Allah, he said you will not forget the Quran, he said that doesn't say never. If Allah said you will not die, do he need to say never? That's it. You will not die. You will not forget. You will not forget. Anyway, I hope I know that all of you guys really miss me, and I miss you, all of you too. And as you see, I keep my promise. When I was abroad, almost you have almost like every day or two a video. So I was away, but I did not really stay away from you. I keep always my promise, and I was delivering my video, even though it was taking me too much time to load the video because the net is very slow. But now we are here and we are doing live podcast. So please inform everybody. And as you see, it's very interesting to hear the voice of the Muslims speaking their stupidity and their ignorance, and pray for them. You know, I am not against anyone. I don't hate this guy Nightmare. I believe in his heart he's a good person. I don't believe he's a bad person. I believe he's in his heart he's a good man. I believe he have a good family. Actually, I can feel in his tone that he's coming from a good family, not a trashy one. But he is stubborn, trying to prove me wrong, because he feel that when I am showing how stupid this religion is, as if I'm showing him how stupid he is. But this is not the point. The point is Islam is stupid. Islam is full of contradiction. Islam is meaningless. This book is crazy. Allah, he says, I'm going to collect the Quran, but then they say to me it's the chest of the Prophet, and then we find the Prophet forget the Quran. And then we find that the Quran says you will not forget the Quran. It's madness. But I understand that anyone, he is a Muslim, he speak to me, he have to resist, because it is painful. A person who pray, he believe this God is true God, etc., and then you are showing him that this God is an idiot. So what do you think he would do? He will resist. In the beginning they resist, but later they leave Islam. Most of those who left Islam after listening to my videos, etc., do you remember the guy who was in ABN? What's his name? I forget. You know, he himself in ABN, he told me, he reminded me that he used to come to my chat room and he used to argue with me when he was a Muslim. He argue. He's stubborn. Maybe it took him 6 months, a year, I don't know. But then he said, you know, you know, I used to come and argue with you. And actually I don't remember him, because I know I speak to a lot of people. However, know who left Islam, who stays, who you know. He said I used to come to your room and argue with you when I was a Muslim. So it's very normal to be stubborn in the beginning, because it's very painful to find that you were idiot praying to a doll. It's like, you know, when I was in Asia now, last 2 months, you know, I saw how the Buddhas, they have their toys. I saw a girl, guys, honest to God, in the market. She, do you know those things you hang in your like in your keys, like little toys, something like that, or those you hang in your car? Honest to God, she was praying in front of them. But I'm sure that this woman is a good woman. There is no way this woman is a bad woman. You can tell she's praying from her heart, and you know, like, you know, she is like praying. I mean, like, she is a very strong believer, but she's praying to little toys, the one you hang in your car mirror. How a human being sometimes can be a fool. The Muslim, he confirmed, you know, he convinced himself that he is not a pagan, but everything about Islam is about paganism. He tried to confirm to himself by repeating, just not by understanding, that his God is a real God. But then when you go in details, you find that this God does not exist. Like this guy, he is 50 years old and he think all his life that his God is a spirit. So what you were praying was the wrong God. You're praying to the spirit God. 50 years of your life praying to the wrong God. And now you're praying to what? To the God who is at a spirit? They don't even know who is their God. They don't know what the meaning of their God. What Allah mean? How many times we keep asking what the word Allah mean? Nobody knows. For this is not an Arabic word. The whole religion is stolen from others. Anyway, I want to say thank you for all of you for being here, and I will update you about my coming broadcast. You know, I came and I found a lot of bills to pay, letters to make, you know, I need to do taxes, blah 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 blah. So in this week I'm really super busy, but I will try to make maybe a shorter broadcast, maybe tomorrow if I can, or the day after. So keep in touch. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you like what we do, and invite your friends, tell them about what we do here. And with my love to all the Muslims, I really pray to my Lord from my heart that He will open your heart and your eyes, and He will make you see that Islam is a very bad cult. It's a horrible cult. And the Christians, when they speak to you about your cult, they don't hate you. For Jesus, He taught us to be a loving people. Always stay away from people who teach you hate, who teach you violence. Hate always lead to violence, and that is Islam. This is why the Muslims are killing each other. You cannot find one single Muslim country don't kill each other in the name of God. For their God, He cannot enjoy His life unless people they shed the blood. I watch videos on YouTube, and you will see the Shia killing the Sunni, and the Sunni killing the Shia, and the Sunni killing the Sunni, and the Shia killing the Shia, etc. But each one of them, when he killed, he praised Allah. For this God, he praised bloodshed. This God cannot sleep unless people they are shedding the blood of each other. For this is the devil. The true God, He is the one who gives the message of love and peace and forgiveness. And that is what Jesus is about. Love your enemy, pray for them. You know, in the year 2018, you will not find in the United Nations, which is they claim it is the highest authority of defending human right, whatever, blah blah blah. You will not find the sign, or nobody there even to say love your enemy. Even from those Western countries, like who dare to say love the Russian? Who dare from the Russian to say love the American? For nobody is brave enough to practice the love of everybody and not to have enemies. You see, human beings spend billions and trillions of dollars, people dying everywhere, looking for jobs, people suffering to pay their bills. But we spend a lot of money for weapon, for a very simple reason, because nobody is following Jesus. If everybody love your enemy, then nobody need a weapon, and nobody will be a criminal, and nobody will be anything wrong. If you know, if I take from Jesus just a few words and we practice it, the whole world will be different. And if we take a few words from Muhammad, the world already is messed up. Shooting, killing, slaughtering. I mean, one name for me one day, just one. No car bombing, no bombing, no killing, no slaughtering in the name of Allah. Justified officially by the scriptures, which is claimed to be coming from Allah. If I kill someone, if I go right now and shoot a Muslim, what I will say to Jesus? I will say to him, you told me to kill? No, He did not say to me, go and kill the Muslim. He told me, love your enemy. Okay, he hate you. No, I know that. But I say to you, love them, pray for them. So why you want to kill them? I cannot justify it. I can justify if I'm defending myself. So those who think that Islam and Christianity share the same message, they are really lost. The Messiah is 180-degree the opposite direction of Islam. There's nothing to share. We don't share the same God. We don't share the same scriptures. We don't share the same ethic, because Islam have no ethic. The ethic of Islam is about discrimination. Everything is divided to ranks. People are ranks. There's people deserve to die. There's people should be killed. There's people Allah He hate them. There's people Allah He spread hate between them. In Christianity, the Messiah He came for the whole world. When the Jews they said to the Messiah, "Why you are talking to those people who they are sinners?" Blah blah blah. He said to them, "The doctor He speak. He you know He come to the sick one." That is the true teaching. What do you want me to stay with? I'm the doctor and I am with the sick one. I came here to save them. The one who's healthy, he do not need me. So thank you for being here, and may the Lord bless you, all of you. And I want to say, forgive me if I was rude with some time, because you know the Muslims make you nervous. I mean, like angry, let us say, and sometimes you lose your patience, right? But talking to Muslims need a lot of patience. And actually, I believe I have a lot of patience, but still sometimes you lose it. So I want to say thank you, and may the Lord bless you, all of you. And don't forget to share the video with your friends, and to subscribe, and to be here as soon as we go back on air again. Keep in touch, Facebook, minds.com, Patreon. And I want to say thank you for those who support in donation. I really appreciate, because if not your help, I will not really be able to do my trip, which is, maybe I should talk about it in the coming video. You know, I went to the, as an example, in the Philippines. I have a very interesting trip. I did seminars for sure, and actually I met very important people. I met the head of the vice of the senators. I met senators and congressmen, and I did interview with CBN Asia. So my interview will be published in the Asian TV station. This is not, it is going, this is TV, so it's going to be published in their TV. I'm not sure when they will do it, but what they told me, it's like it's going to be sessions interview, like not all of it at once. They have a topic, and they will insert my interview in that topic, so it's going to be like in series, you know. It was very nice, you know, welcoming from those people in the station, and they were very much interested. And you know, the brother who did the interview with me, his name is Peter. He told me, should we give you the questions in advance? I said, you do not need to, you know, just tell me on the front of the screen, because he was you know, he was afraid that when he asked me, I might say him, you know what I mean. So he was telling the what they call him, the director, that you know, we asked him to read the question first, but he said no need, just give it to me, give me the question right away live. So later, you know, cut the like hum, you know, when he's thinking, but then he noticed that I do not need, really, I'm not the one who will do hum. Anyway, it was very interesting interview. It was very good, and I hope soon. I don't know if it's already out. Actually, I need to check their YouTube. You can check yourself, CBN Asia, and maybe you can post comments for them. Tell them when the interview with Christian Prince is going to be released. So thank you guys for being here. May the Lord bless you, all of you. And remember, we are Christians, for Christ is the best. And we are Christians, for there is no one can be better than him to follow. And remember, those who follow the dead man, they are following the dead man. And those who follow the living one, they will live with him. And we are the one, even in Islam, we and the Muslims believe in one thing, which is true, that Jesus is alive. And only fool, they will follow the dead Muhammad, and they will not follow the living Jesus. So which one you want to be with? The dead man who became dust, or the living Messiah who is right now listening to me and to you above in heaven? And this is what the Muslims believe. Who is going to come back? He is the one who will save the world. He is the Savior. Even in the cult of Islam, they could not run away from the truth that the Messiah is the one who will save the whole world. Even they believe that he is going to kill the Antichrist, which is obviously the devil, the evil. And when you ask them why Jesus is the one who can do it and why he will do it, and why not Muhammad, they have no answer. The Messiah, my friend, is a powerful name for a powerful person. He is powerful by his love, he is powerful by his penalty, he is powerful by his just, and he is powerful by his truth and wisdom. So you follow what is powerful and real, and this real power is amazing loving power. That is God. For God is love, and I love you all. Christ is Lord, and see you soon again. Thank you very much.